guys need to see me off. Go to school.
Why are you putting his things into that car?
Dad, what is this? What kind of question is that?
Now, what part of that question do you not understand? Now, unload every single item out of that car.
Hey, don't. Get away.
Hey. Go inside. My friend, get inside.
Sorry, Mom.
There are certain things you don't do before the housekeepers.
Dad, when I came from school last semester, I told you I said I wanted a new car. And you didn't do anything about it. I told you this semester I'm not taking no to combo to school. I looked, I selected, I'm ready to go. I like this one, I'm taking it.
Dad, I told you that was not going to happen. So why are you asking for the impossible?
What is impossible about this car?
I called for this meeting, remember? And both of you are not even letting me say anything.
I'm sorry, darling, but he is not going to school in that car.
Says who?
Thank you.
Listen, honey, my sons have a solid surname.
Emergency.
Other boys from the school with lesser surnames drive better cars. So tell me why he should not drive this? Come on. Please don't encourage them to live a low-class life. He's taking this to school.
Thank you. That's my mother. Fantastic mom. That's why I love you.
I love you too, sweetie.
Oh yeah, I'll give you a call, Mom.
Okay.
Dad, big ups. Open the gate.
Take care, honey.
Bye, Mom.
You are not giving this boy a good guardian like a mother should do.
Come on, honey. You suffered a lot. Now that you are a millionaire, let these children enjoy. Please. Bye, sugar.
Dad, see you. Mom, I love you. Thank you.
Boy, Danny, what's up? Why you coming back this night?
What did it happen?
Man, Nicky, what's up?
Man.
What's the new flow? What's the new flow? Come on. What's happening?
Where's everybody? Where everybody did now?
Everybody, they're inside.
It's not quiet here.
Come on, they're inside. Come on, so what's happening? What's happening?
Check me out.
Man, Nicky, man, this is cool, man.
What the?
See me now.
It's fizzy.
My dear, what? Come on! Hey, pass me the keys, pass me. No. Man, let me fix it.
Hey. Oh, don't even go there.
Hey. Come on! Man, this is nice, man.
Where's Johnson?
Johnson, he's around. He's around the school premises. Yeah, he's around.
Cool.
Listen,
This semester, big things to happen. Massive stuff. New things have come. Jeez.
You don't need to tell me, man. I can see it happening.
Go knock on their doors. Let them know Dan is back.
Hello! Oh, wait. Dan is back! He's up! Go! Oh boy, go! Come see this nigga, man!
Did you see the way that guy was carrying himself? Shouting, making noise, like one who is fully loaded with enough dough to spend.
Oh, Sandra, you have got to be kidding me. Yeah, that's right. If you stand there and try to make me believe you don't know Daniel Umejisi. This guy is the son of the renowned Chief Umejisi. Everybody knows Dan. He's like the most popular guy on campus. Where the hell have you been? In the 80s? Well, I don't know why he chose to come back by this time of the night. It's so ridiculous and it's late.
That's the problem. He can come back anytime he chooses. But wait, oh, you sound like you know this guy so well. Tell me, is he in any fraternity?
Someone sounds like she's got a thing for Danny.
Whatever.
Did I sense that?
Whatever. Tell me, Joe.
Anyways, I don't know if he's into any form of fraternity or anything, but I do know for a certainty that this guy is loaded. Oh my God, overloaded. Now they worry the guy. And this is the kind of guy that he makes one phone call and things begin to happen. His nickname should be activity.com.
Are you serious?
Correct guy. Hey! Hey! And he's dropped that gorgeous too. That's the best part of it.
So cute, though.
The guy is
So cute.
Yes, he is. Drop that gorgeous.
I don't understand why you're angry. If you don't want your sons to use your cars, who will?
Honey, I am not talking about Victor. I am talking about Dan. Victor still has the same Honda he had when he started university. Why did you encourage Dan to be so extravagant? Now, why must he request for a brand new car every year? Why?
He's asking for a new car because he knows the son of who he is. He knows his father has his surname.
And what exactly do you mean by this surname? Huh? I've worked hard from every penny that I have.
There's something you don't understand. We have 2 sons. Victor is the quiet one. That's exactly why I don't get along with him very well. But Dan is the one who understands his status. And that is why we should adopt him as a product that has to be marketed.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what you mean by a product to be marketed.
Honey, there's this subtle competition that is going on in families. And Daniel is the only one we can trust to represent the great Umejisi family.
Honey, you're not making any sense.
I see. You look like you have a lot running up in your head. Is there something you want to say? Just go ahead and say it. I'm all ears, right?
Okay, you got me. I'm smiling because I'm happy.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm particularly excited to be starting off the new semester in this VIP bar. It's quite cozy in here. I love it. And so I consider it a good omen for the new semester.
And you? Feel the same way?
Partially. You know, I told my friend Florence here how unique you are. She knows you more than I do, but I think I want to know you more.
You see, my girl here, Sandra, she's got a thing for you, but she just doesn't know how to say it yet.
I see. I like these ladies already.
See, man, I told you before, I don't mingle with junks, you know. As you can see, they're classy ladies, ain't they?
True. You know? Well, I mean, you might like me, you know, like she said. And it's a good thing to say what you want, you know. Really, I like you ladies because I think you're go-getters. You know, you're like me. Go for what you want. Say it as it is. Go get it. But I can tell you there will be a lot more happening in this semester if you hang out with me.
Oh, wait.
You know?
That was so great.
Okay, sweetheart. Families are trying to outdo one another. Okay. Chief Silas Iwunze bought 3 brand new cars for his 3 sons. You think he's mad? He knows what he's doing. He wants his children to stand out. He is packaging them for the next level. And that's exactly what I want us to do.
No. I'm sorry, darling. I would not do what if Silas or anyone else does. Because we are not one and the same. No. I come from a humble background. I too never had a surname, but I've worked very hard. And you should strive to teach these children that hard work is what pays. I work hard for my money, honey.
Was that not why I married you? Honey, you worked very hard and became a millionaire. You have written your name in gold. You have written your name in the sands of time. Who does not know Chief Umejisi? Sweetheart, That is why I want us to push our son down to the next level.
How is my fantastic mother doing?
Oh, Dan, how are you, sweetie? I was trying to tell your father that you're like a product that needs to be marketed to the next level.
Yeah, sure. I'm ready for the next level. Just tell me when.
Where are you, sweetheart?
Just hanging out with a few friends of mine, you know.
Daniel, I don't know the people you call your friends, but you know I don't want you to mingle with non-entities. You must always remember where you're coming from.
I know. No problem. Mother, no props. I know what I'm doing. I'm always on top of my game.
So good to hear that. I'll talk to you again, sweetie.
Alright, Mom. I love you. Stay cool.
Alright, darling. Bye.
You are not doing a good job.
Good morning, Jude, my main man.
Our job as housekeepers include washing can and cleaning the whole house. Why are you doing what we are paid to do?
Jude, every morning, almost every morning, you and I, the same argument. This is my car, not yours. I drive this car, it serves me. The least I can do is keep it clean.
Please, at least you should allow us to do what we do.
No, Jude, don't worry. Jude, come on, listen. Let me wash my car, okay? This is my car, this is my responsibility. See this big house? That's your responsibility. There are a lot of chores in here. Go and find something and do with your boys, eh? Nobody can wash my car better than me.
Come on.
Hey, Mom. Good morning.
Morning, Victor. Victor, do you want to die with this car?
What do you mean, Mom?
Victor, tell your father you need a new car and he will gladly buy it for you. Why are you not living up to expectation?
I don't understand what you mean by expectations. This is my car. I love this car. It serves me well. I love to keep it clean. There's nothing wrong with it.
My goodness. Victor, this car is outdated. And none of my sons will drive an outdated car. If you're so much in love with Honda, why don't you tell your father to get you the latest model?
Mom, it's a waste of money. Okay? There's nothing wrong with this car. It's barely 5 years old. I love this car. I don't have to be flamboyant to please anybody. This car serves me well.
Victor, you have a name to protect. A car you've driven for 5 years, you're telling me is still new. Why don't you tell your father to replace this with a latest one?
It's not necessary, Mom. Listen, Dad, I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's something rather bizarre here. Wait, just one second. Yeah. It's a credit alert for 1 million naira. What is it for?
Yes, I heard you had a complaint about some money, and I never want to have any of my sons complain.
Dad, I'm comfortable. I'm not complaining about anything. You give us more than we deserve.
Well, your mother said you complained that you're tired of living in the campus hostel, that you want to live outside the campus now. That was why I remitted the money into your account.
I don't recall having that kind of conversation with Mom, but In any case, I'm very comfortable. I love the communal life of the campus. That's the life of schooling, you know, and I don't want to give that up for private residences. Just not in me now.
Well, the money is already in your account. So you might as well spend it on anything you want. Okay, it's yours now.
Nah. Come on.
That won't necessarily. This is your money now.
No, that is not. I have to earn it. Mom, what happened? I told you I didn't need to move. I don't want to change residence. How come you told that and give me all this money?
Victor, the low-class life you live does not befit the name you bear. So wake up. Excuse me.
Will she let her?
Yes, sir. Yes. Why would you tell me he complained about his campus life? Why he didn't make any such complaints?
Honey, he's developing into a miser and we have to force him out of that life. I mean, our children should always be on top. If any of them refuses to be lifted, we force it.
I see.
The result you have on the notice board is authoritative. If you are sure I gave you an F, that means it's your score.
No, sir, you see, I actually think there's something wrong. Probably a mix-up. I read very hard for that exam. And I could never have gotten an F.
Are you questioning my competence?
No, sir, I'm not trying to do that in any way. All I'm asking of you is, I'm appealing so that you can please revisit your scorebook and check. Because this is all too hard for me to understand. I can't feel that course.
You see, the problem I have with Millicent Okoye is that she does not understand. The buck stops on my table.
I'm sorry, sir, but I've never offended you.
As long as you are not willing to do what I'm asking of you, then be ready. You are not going to graduate in this school.
I can pay. I can pay any amount that you ask for me. I can pay to get my original score, please.
I am not interested in your money. I'm interested in the rate. If you think you can graduate from this school without kissing my cock, you are dead wrong.
Hello. Something really bothering you like that? I mean, whatever your problem is, just let me know and I can solve it for you. My name is Daniel Emergency.
Mr. Emergency, son.
Yeah, right. I'm glad you know my surname. It works every time, you know. You know. Anyways, what's your problem? You look really sad. Talk to me. let me know. I can solve it for you. Anything.
It's my child.
Victor, I find it ridiculous to believe that I don't want to do what the other guys are doing. I mean, we spoke with your brother and he's not free, so that's why it now falls on you to chair the party.
I don't think so. You know, I'm a different mode. I just don't like to be out there, you know. I don't want to be on the spot. It's really not my thing. That's more like dance thing. Have you ever seen me in a campus party before?
Well, no.
There you go.
That's actually why the organizers are so convinced that you're different from your brother, and more reason why you should chair the party.
I don't like it. Like I said, I like to keep my life private and in a controlled environment, and that's what it's been like all my life on campus, and I would like to keep it that way. I'm so sorry, okay?
Okay. Would you come to my hostel later?
Why, is there a problem?
Oh, no. No, it's just that there's some things I'd like us to discuss, and it would be better in privacy and relaxation.
Alright, I'm not exactly the antisocial you make me out to be. I'll come, okay? I'll make it. I just need to go back to the hostel, freshen up a bit, and I'll make it, alright? Thanks, I'll see you in your hostel.
So ungentlemanly, leaving without giving the lady a peck.
I don't know about that, but fine, no problem. Okay then.
Again, here.
All right then.
There you go.
Okay. Babico, do you want to ride?
Oh no, I'm fine. You go.
Okay. See you.
Hello, Dr. Asagi is speaking. May I know who is on the line?
My name is Millicent Okoye.
Why are you calling me? Why are you calling my line again?
Sir, I want to graduate with my colleagues.
If you want to live with your colleagues, then do what others are doing. If you don't want to do it, please stop calling my line again.
No, please, sir. Please, don't call the line. I'm ready. I'm ready for you.
Ready for me? How?
I'm in room 456, Citizen Suite. I want to do this once and for all and get over with it, so you can give me my marks.
Now you are talking. Please, I'll be with you in a moment, please. You can see I am not ready for any nonsense, girl. Come tomorrow.
No, Prof, this is really important, sir.
If we cannot meet tomorrow, then forget the garden nonsense.
Prof, please.
Out, you can see I'm on my way out. Please. Yes.
Dr. Sage is here to see you. Should I let him in?
Yes, please let him in.
You cannot go in.
Nonsense. Arrant nonsense. Had it been new my nation here, you wouldn't have kept me longer. Nonsense.
Open.
Well, young lady.
I hope you came with condoms.
Condom? I have it. You see, that's the fundamental of sexual perfection. I'm fully loaded. Yeah. Well. Did you come here to be insulted? I mean, why are you still resisting me? When I, Dr. Kingsley Osagie, Doctor of Philosophy, is down on my pant.
Doctor, I just want to know what I scored.
But I've already told you I'm going to score you distinction.
I know, I just want to know my original score, that's all.
Ah, doubting Thomases. You want to know your original? Then I will show you.
I scored 72%.
Of course. Is that your business? The scores are mine. I give it out as and when do.
You see, officers, this is what I'm talking about. They have made it impossible for any girl, any beautiful girl to pass a course without sleeping with her.
Give it to me. I mean, what is going on here? Who are these people?
For daring to play that useless game on me, you will pay for it.
You are under arrest for sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment? Arrest? I, Dr. Kingsley Osborne Osagie, Doctor of Philosophy, under arrest? Nonsensical!
You have the right to remain silent, as anything you do or say may be used against you in the court of law.
Oh, Millicent Okoye!
Officer,
Millicent!
you are
Millicent
coming with us to the station.
That's a setup!
Move it!
Leave! Will you come on?
Move it!
What is the meaning of this?
Move it!
Don't try that!
Move it! Move it!
I said let me alone!
Push it!
I propose a toast to your emancipation. Finally, someone is free.
I'm so happy, really. But seriously, I doubt that 72%. It's still very questionable. For God's sakes, I read so hard for that exam and I deserve 100%.
Well, I only think that will serve as a deterrent to other lecturers who would not be content with the wives they've got at home.
Yeah. By the way, did you guys hear what happened to Professor Emo?
What happened to him?
The guy was caught in his office defiling a first-year student. I mean, these lecturers have gone out of control. They've gone crazy. We really need to do something. I mean, how many people are going to go through this?
What happened to that Professor Emo eventually?
Obviously, nothing. But something did happen to the girl. She left school out of embarrassment, and she's now an official dropout.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. I am sure Professor Emo would not have tried that stupidity on any girl that comes from a reputable family. That is where surname comes in the picture.
Hi. There he goes again with his surname crap. Hey man, does it mean you can't say anything reasonable without bringing in this rubbish you call surname? Or is there any human on earth who has not got a surname?
Johnson, are you a fool? Are you a fool? Do you know the only reason why the Commissioner of Police listened to my cry? He listened to me concerning her. It's because I told him I am the first son of Chief Ometisi. That is the miracle of the surname. It worked every time. Now, imagine if you were the one that plays that call. Would he hear your cry? I don't think so.
Whatever. Just not cut out for this surname balderdash.
To surname! Whatever.
Yeah.
I still don't know why you invited me to your room. It's getting rather late and I think I should push up.
You know, my roommate is currently in your brother's room. And so I'm wondering if you and I could...
It's none of my business what it does. Definitely not my business is what you girls do.
She is going to be sleeping with your brother tonight. And there won't be anything wrong if you spend the night here in our room.
It's just getting late and I really think I need to go.
You don't have to go. We can stay and do other things like talk.
Yes, I'm positive. Thank you for your time.
Okay, and what about the party? You're still gonna chair, right?
Why don't we discuss it tomorrow, okay? Fresh day, fresh start. Thank you. Bye.
God, why is this so different from his brother? So damn different.
I like this guy. It looks like something I've seen in the movies.
Hey, look. He said it was stolen from an FBI agent. So it's a rugged con.
Yeah. Rugged indeed. How much is it going for?
Well, he said 100,000 naira. But I already told him he was an idiot. Look, man, if you have 60,000 naira, he'll sell this gun to you.
Oh, you don't have to call him an idiot because he says the gun is 100,000 naira. I think this gun is worth it. It's worth it.
Oh, well, in that case, if you have 100,000 naira to spend it, let me have it.
Who's at the door?
It's Millicent.
Come in. Come in.
Hello. You're welcome. Hey, guy, I have to take my leave at this point. I'll see you there.
All right, see you later.
Bye-bye.
I'm surprised that you use such a timekeeper. You're on time.
I'm not really cut out for the African time thing. You know, time is time all over the world, just like the general maxim says. Punctuality is the soul of business. So, shall we?
Oh, sit down. Have a seat. I hope you won't be disappointed if I tell you that I can't go for breakfast tonight.
No, I mean it's fine. It's good. Yeah. I'll just leave you then to rest. Okay. Yeah. I've been meaning to tell you this for a long time, but I think I should just tell you.
What's that?
It's about your friend Johnson. Look, I know that Johnson helped me out when I was in trouble and all that, and I'm not even supposed to be saying all this about him, but I'm pretty much concerned about you. I don't think Johnson is the kind of friend that you would want to keep. Don't get me wrong, he might be all that, but he still has a reputation, a bad one in this campus. Nobody ever says anything good about him. I have myself witnessed him being arrested a couple of times for illegal possession of firearms. Seriously, I don't think it's the best of news.
Come on, Millicent. Every bad person have their good sides. I mean, Johnson is a good guy. You know, I like him because he's smart.
I'll see you Monday then.
All right, later.
Daniel is going to marry that girl.
Who is this girl?
Cindy Odogwu, the daughter of Senator Odogwu. She wrote me telling me that she's coming back next month from the US where she just rounded off her degree program. I think we have to tell Dan that he's getting married next month.
I said, what? Did Dan say he's ready for her?
Sweetheart, have you forgotten what I told you? That Daniel is like a product for Brandon. And he needs a woman, a wife, with a very solid surname like his own. And that's why I'm presenting Cindy.
Well, yes, I understand that. But are they both ready for each other?
Honey, we don't need their consent to make decisions for them. I told her I would like my son to marry her and she is interested. We don't need all that.
Well, honey, I'm not trying to stop your plans, but what I'm saying is that we should allow Dan to meet this girl, like her, and propose to her.
Honey, I think that's a bit too late now because I already proposed to her and she agreed. So this girl wants to be addressed as Mrs. Cindy Omejisi Ni Odogwu. You know, it's like transiting from one solid surname to another solid surname. You got to go?
Yes, it all sounds good and great. But what I'm trying to say, honey, is that we should stop this matchmaking. Allow them to meet and like each other. Because it might backfire. I've seen it backfire in the past.
Sweetheart, this one will not backfire. My son is going to marry the girl I found for him. You know, it's going to be a meeting between two great families. You got to go.
My house. You like it? See the cars? Paved. Big house. What do you think? Nice, right? I don't know what's up. Right on. Mother! Mom! Look at you!
Sweetheart.
I miss you.
I did too.
You look beautiful with every passing day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, there's somebody I want you to meet. Mom, this is Millicent. Millicent, this is my mother, the lady of this fine house you see here, the one and only Madam Sho Mejisi.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Please sit down.
Thank you.
So,
Excuse me, ma. What will I offer you?
Nothing.
No, it's okay. Hey, tell her whatever you want in this house. You know, they have a way of making things happen in this house. Just tell her what you want, anything.
Water, please.
One more cold?
Cool. Thank you.
Water. Anyway, how do you like this house?
Can I have a word with you, please?
Yeah, sure. Look beautiful in purple. Madam Fantastic.
I don't want to ask you what you promised her already. But I'm telling you here and now that it will not work. You will not marry her.
Mom, why? She's a good girl. You know, highly intelligent. Intelligence is the word.
What is her name?
I already told you, Millicent.
Does she have a surname?
Okoye. Her father is a goldsmith in Otoja.
Daniel, if you know where you picked her, just go back there and drop her. For God's sake, you have a surname. And there is no way you can end up with a woman without a surname.
Mom, why? I mean, she's a good-looking girl. She's fine. This is somebody who will come out first-class honors. She's very reserved, beautiful.
The name of your wife is Cindy. Cindy is the daughter of Senator Odogu. She's due back in this country in a couple of weeks, so prepare your mind.
Yeah, I know Cindy. I know Cindy. We go way back. Come on, what makes you think I want to marry Cindy?
Daniel, you know me. And you know I do not settle for second best. Cindy is the best and she is the one you must marry.
Okay. I agree. I know you know best. You know the best thing for me. I know. Madam Fantastic. I know.
What you don't know, Daniel, is that you are the one we are branding for the next level.
I know now.
And there is no way you can end up with a woman without a name. As for your brother Victor, he can do whatever that pleases him. He has no package. So please, get her out of my house right now.
There we go. Take it out. Why are you looking angry? What's the problem?
I'm not. Do you think I would be angry with you? No, I wouldn't. I mean, I really thank God the way everything turned out. At least I now know the kind of person that you are.
This is such a simple thing to understand. What is your problem? I told my mother about you. She got disappointed because I told her your father's a goldsmith.
Why would she be disappointed, Daniel? What is her business what my father does for a living? I am not even your girlfriend.
Look, until today, I've been told to, get involved with a reputable family. I didn't know it was that serious until today, Toothpick?
Look, Daniel, I'm not in the mood for all this. I don't even want to talk. So please just take me back to my room. I wish you all the best with your exotic family.
Look, don't be all pissed. I'm sure if your father was a renowned goldsmith, this wouldn't be a big deal.
Thank you very much. Can you just take me to my room?
You can't change a thing, 'cause the truth remains. Good name is better than silver and gold. Good name is better than silver and gold. When it's built on pride and arrogance, then arrogance surely bring up shame.
What is the meaning of this letter? Why single me out for punishment? Is there any lecturer who doesn't do what I did?
The school is embarrassed that a senior lecturer like you, Dr. Sagi, could come down to the level of sexually molesting a student. It is not my decision, but the decision of the Senate. They don't want you anymore, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
But you are the dean of this faculty. You have the responsibility of defending your lecturers. You should have told them that what happened in your faculty has been happening in every other faculty.
I cannot do that, Dr. Sagi. Have I not warned you in the past? What kind of students are you pushing into the system? Ladies that are morally bankrupt, intellectually disabled, who come out with wonderful certificates because they do what people like you want them to do. Such level of laxity and wickedness are outlawed in this institution. And I must warn you to leave my office before I call security to throw you out.
Dean, has he come to threatening me with security?
Men like you that have no control over their libidos must never be placed in positions of authority. You must leave my office now before I have you thrown out by security.
Nonsense! Nonsense! You're going to regret it. You're going to regret it.
This is your last warning. Are you going to leave or must I have you thrown out by the security?
Nonsense!
So how do you like the place? You know, like what I always tell you, I do my things in grand style, you know. I just can't be hanging out in any kind of sit-outs in bars in schools, you know. I'm the governor, and that's who I am. So, you know, I like my things being done classically, you know, in style. You know, some people think my dad was rigged into office, and some things politics made my family relevant, but that's all lies, you know. That's all lies. So I also wish to let you know I was born in London and I was brought up there, and my dad thinks it has no place like home.
Bros, he do. Enough of the talk about politics. If we allow you, you could go on and on. It's beginning to buzz, for real. The reason why we followed you to this place is because you promised us some comfort. So let the comfortability begin.
Well, I know you can have whatever you want. I mean, whatever you want. I am the son of the governor, okay? You can have whatever you want. You got that, right?
Listen, you promised you're going to give us money. So, are we getting the money or what?
Hey, now you're insulting again. You just insulted me, man. See, I said you can just have whatever you want, okay? Whatever you want. I'm the son of the governor. Do you get that?
Okay, point well taken. Having said that, I think we should propose a toast to Ngene, a man of his words.
Oh yeah, she's good.
Hoping that you live up to expectation.
Definitely he will.
Okay, cheers you guys. Cheers.
You're right. Yes. That's it.
Yes.
Apart from the fact that your father was raked into power and became a very unpopular governor, who knew your surname before now? Who?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't know? Who gave you the right? And I know you don't have the guts to walk around with my babes.
Please do not use the gun. Okay?
Don't let me use the gun.
I didn't know they were your women. We're just hanging out to, you know, chill, you know.
Now, my name is Daniel Ole Jesse. Everybody knows my name. It rhymes. There's a rhythm to it. And you and I, we're not in the same category. Boy! Alright?
Yeah.
Now you have no right to say hello to a girl I have dated, am dating, or will date 20 years from now. Am I clear?
Yeah, very clear.
But you're not dating any of us now.
Shut up! Now you listen to me. When real men talk, boys like you that became popular because you stole money from public coffers should just disappear. Clear? Good. Now you get up and follow me. Come on.
Why won't you just give me? Tell you I promised to give me money.
Oh yeah? That's the impression you're giving, that you're a cheap girl? Oh, maybe you are.
Why won't you just stop pestering my life? You're not my husband.
You'll never be my wife.
So why won't you just leave my life alone?
Because you have at one time slept in my bed. And any girl who has found a way in my bed cannot sleep around on campus. Clear?
Johnson, let's go. Johnson, let's go.
Make way for the king of the soul. Make way for the king of the soul. Make way for the king of the soul. Make way. You got style, but you don't. You think you got name, but you don't. Step aside, so I don't have to shut you out. You got style, and you don't.
I know you have money, and as a result, you can get away with almost everything. But hey, man, I want you to understand that I know weapons more than you do. And it was very wrong of you to have pulled the gun there.
See, Johnson, whatever you're talking about is in the past. Alright? And I'm that individual that doesn't dwell on the past. I move forward. I always go forward. That's me. Forget it. Where are the babes? I mean, that's why we came here. Where are the babes?
In the way. That's why we're here.
Fire, I'm on fire. See, I run the city, dictating the best. I own the city, none of y'all can test. I'm a project, I'm a project. Just an
She came to tell you that she's leaving.
Ah, that's all right, my dear. It's a pleasure having you around here. See, Dan has been briefed accordingly. And we'll put things in place as soon as she writes his exams.
I spoke with him earlier on and he says he'll be back by the weekend.
Very good, very good. Give your father my regards.
He'll hear. Thank you, sir.
Let me see her. Come on down. My dear, you don't know how indebted I feel.
Oh, I love you. I'm the one who's indebted to you. It's very rare to find a mother that finds a woman that's good enough for her son. Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye-bye. I'll see you again.
My regards to your parents, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Good afternoon, ma.
Oh, okay. That was my son's fiancée.
I saw her.
Isn't she beautiful?
Madam, I don't know so much about women. And I'm sorry, I don't know how to assist them. I'm sorry.
Please tell the cook to prepare roasted yam and native sauce for me.
And no matter what you do, no matter what, that's for sure. And no matter who you are, no matter who you are, you can't change a thing. You can't change history. That's for sure. That's the way. See. So when you pride yourself way beyond every other, remember that you can't live alone. Did you ever have to stop to know this? That this world is not a home.
I'm just leaving your parents' house. I had a wonderful time. Where are you?
Oh, I'm at this spot, you know, with my boys. You get to meet him one of these days.
Would you like anything special on Friday? I'd like to cook especially for you.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not, you know, the food type. You know, I can eat something as little as ground nuts and then sleep. I'm good.
All that will end when we're married, you know, because you do need food to do your job as a man.
We're married. Okay. If that's the case, I will settle for your specialty if you have one.
Alright, then I'll see you over by the weekend. Dad, I love you.
Well, I love you too. Okay.
Dad of AJC. I can't wait to get married.
Alright.
Hey, I'm sorry, okay? Sorry about that little conversation. You know, that's a fuck up right there. So what I'll do, I'm just going to give each of you $100 bill to sort it out, okay?
You don't have to pay us the fuck up money. Justin already told us you have a fiancé.
And automatically we presume she must be the one you're talking to, so don't bother paying us.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just keep my money. Johnson, man. You got my back, right?
Well, bro, you got my mind.
There you go. So what's your name?
Victor, you know what your brother did to me.
I understand you have squabbles with my brother. It really doesn't concern me. I'm sorry.
That guy pulled a gun and assaulted me in a restaurant. Can you imagine that? You must get him to apologize, else I'm taking it up as the governor's son.
I know whose son you are. It's still inconsequential. The point is that Dan has his ways of doing things. It's a complete conflict with my ways, and I hate to be involved in this matter.
Well, if that's all you have to say, I'm sending your brother to jail. Yes.
Well, do whatever suits you. Anything that gets you through the day, do it.
Excuse me.
Yes. I actually have an appointment with the head of the
You know what? I could send you to jail. Both of you. I am the governor's son. That is who I am.
I run the city, dictating the pace. I own the city, none of y'all can test. I'm a project, I'm a project, tested and trusted. Yes, I'm a project. You think you know me? No. You think you've got me? No. You can't touch me. Yes, you can't touch me. No. You can't see me when I'm coming for you. I'm the hurricane, I'ma run you through. So make way for the king of the zone. Stand up as I sit on my throne. I'm the first and you are the last. So bow to the king as I raise my glass.
Why not hop into the car? I will take you to a hotel where we can do it properly.
I'll call you tomorrow. Go anywhere and do whatever that will make you happy.
Come on, lazy. I don't want all these excuses. I want it today, not tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Chief, but I can't leave the campus. I have an important quiz to write.
Hey, my friend. What are you doing?
She's my girlfriend.
She's your girlfriend? Look at this belly of yours and you want a young girl. And you, what are you doing with this old man? What are you teaching children of today? Do you know this girl could be one of your youngest daughters?
You give her money.
Money? Oh, I like the sound of that. Where's the money?
The money is inside the trunk.
In the trunk? There's no truck here.
It's inside the trunk.
The trunk? Open the trunk. Quickly. And you too.
Man, there's money here.
Huh? Bring it. Get down, man. Stay down. Let me see. Holy shit. This is money.
Bro. Get out of here! Get out of here! Don't look behind!
Silly. And you, keep your eyes.
Yeah, let's go, go.
Don't make a move. Silly old man.
Stay down! Don't look behind!
Prof, good day, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Victor.
What did you see me?
Yeah, sit down.
Thank you, sir.
This is Millicent Okoye. She'll be assisting you.
I'm Victor. Who made you see?
Millicent.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, good. Victor, I want Millicent Okoye to be assisting you as the assistant cost representative. Good. I want to make sure every student buys the course materials, okay? I have a total of 714 students that registered for the course.
That's right.
Whoever fails to buy the course material will definitely fail my exams. That is the only way I want to make sure they're serious. Huh? Good. Have I made myself clear?
Yes. I was thinking, Prof, 714 students multiplied by 1,600. That's, if my math is right, that's a lot of money. And I'm not sure we can handle that kind of money. It's a little too much for students.
5% commission on each course material sold goes to your pulse, both of you. Huh? You figure it out yourself.
Oh, okay.
I don't want them in bits, huh? Have I made myself clear? Yeah?
Alright, sir.
That's good.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Are you sure you can manage yourself?
Excuse me.
Prof, he's fiesty. I'm looking for.
See, I had a hunch. I just knew it. I just knew. I told you, we attacked that guy, everything will work out. And like magic, it has. I am 800,000 naira richer.
Well, Dad, I'm surprised that he had that kind of money and was not able to lodge himself in a hotel.
Well, it's okay. You know what? Just leave him alone. I want to move forward because I am a guy of progress. I am hearing something here that boy, the governor's son, is running around campus and talking tough. Now I need to show him some samples of Daniel. Umichisi samples.
Look, Dan, I'm surprised you're still trailing that boy. That is the son of the #1 of the state. And he has the monopoly of all the instruments of violence. So I don't see the reason why.
Now you listen to me. I will smack you one of these days. I will. If you don't stop looking down on me, I will smack you.
I'm sorry. It's just that it makes no sense showing samples to the #1 son of the state. And we just made careless money. All we need to do is to find somewhere, rest, find a 5-star hotel and rock ourselves to zero.
What makes you think I need that kind of money to be able to rock this campus? I have more than enough. I don't need it. I can check in a 5-star hotel whenever I want and however way I want to do it. You just watch your mouth and get ready for your mission.
But me, I need to rock, Dan.
Whatever the case, Paulson should just know that he is in my bad books.
I noticed when Prof introduced us that you are not comfortable with me, and I'm an upfront person. I just want to ask if there's a problem.
Before you came in, Professor told me I was going to be working with Victor Emergency, and I made it clear to him that I was not very comfortable with the name.
Why? I'm very sure we've never met before. Is something wrong?
Are you in any way related to Daniel Emergency?
Should have known. He's my older brother.
I'm sorry, Victor, I cannot do this.
Wait, hang on, don't do this. Please. This is so wrong. Listen, my brother has a reputation that I'm aware of. I can't even begin to mitigate half the damages it's done to people. I can't. I only know that I'm responsible for me and me alone. But if there's anything my brother's ever done to offend you, I'm sorry. I apologize on his behalf. Listen, there are 714 students in that class. Yet Prof singled you and I out. That tells you something. Tells you we're special. I've never failed at anything in my life, and I'm not going to start now. Let's work together professionally, at least. Let's make this happen. My name is Victor Mwejisi, and I'm responsible for what I do alone, not my brothers. This prejudice is not going to work.
Let me not feel it, okay? Oh, Jules, I am so excited. I love that narrative.
Is that not why I'm bothered? You cannot say you love him because you don't even know him.
Have you forgotten, Juliet, that we went to the same primary school? And I know Dan. I'm just excited to be his bride.
Dan as a primary school pupil is different from Dan as an undergraduate. This is an important fact that you're not getting at all.
The only reason I will let up is if, when he sees me, he doesn't like me. But we'll make a really beautiful couple. I just love that man. And his voice, it is so mature. It just, there's something, it just does something to me. For a raver. Oh, God, you need to be in love, Juliet. You need to be in love. You need to be in love.
You don't want to get close to me because you dated my brother, right?
Victor, I never said that I dated your brother. I mean, we're quite close, yes, but I really don't know how everything started. But we never had any romantic thing going on whatsoever at all.
Right. Anyways, why did you quit? Why do you dislike him so much?
Do I? Well, let's just say that I have been invited to your house before, and I was introduced to your mother.
Okay, that's all the explanation. You see, mother is a special breed with very strong opinions. And sometimes people misconstrue it because she has no problem, no compunction whatsoever, saying her mind. We don't agree on a lot of subjects. But she's my mother. I think she's a very special woman.
So, are you, in essence, saying that you're not the mommy's boy?
I don't know in what context you use that, but I don't think so. Like I said, there's certain things she seems to be attuned to, and they don't necessarily agree with my principles as well. I think she loves me, but she doesn't exactly like, my choices. So we clash swords, and a lot of the subjects don't necessarily, tally. Ends up in disagreement. She prefers Dan. They're very close. Dan seems to listen to her more.
Wow. But I must really say that she's a very tough woman. I mean, she said a lot of things about me. She was so disappointed about me being in her house. She was so disappointed about, Dad associating himself with me. She was also disappointed that my father is a goldsmith.
Wow.
A lot of things. She's disappointed with just everything about me.
There's a lot of disappointment. Don't take everything she says to heart. She's like every other mother. She wants the best for her children, for her family. She's fought hard to be where she is. That's just what it is. My mother will be my mother. Nothing can change it. You, on the other hand, you're who you are. And there's no force on earth that will change who you are. You're a noble woman. You hear me? And don't allow anybody, anywhere, including my mother, to tell you otherwise. You understand?
Jeez, you're so different from your brother.
I hate to say it, but that's a compliment. Okay. That was a cheap shot too. It was a cheap shot. I love my brother too. I guess that's the way it's meant to be. But I believe in predestination. I believe everything happens for a reason. Yeah. I don't think the hatred introduced us to sell just handouts. I believe there's a bigger, higher purpose. And all I'm asking is, let's spend time. Let's focus and find out what that purpose is. Okay? Can we shake hands on that?
Yeah.
Deal?
Deal.
Talk of the devil. Hey, brother mine.
Victor, my ATM at my bank is spoiled and I need 100,000 naira.
What are you doing with that kind of money?
Are you going to give me the money or not? I just need 100,000 naira.
There's an ATM down the road. I can be there in 5 minutes.
Better. I'll meet you down in the area. Okay, bye.
Dan needs me.
Okay.
I have to go. Okay?
Okay.
Why don't you come with me? Okay? We could go grab a bite after that.
Now, alright, just stay here so I can go to class and read.
Will I find you here when I get back?
No. I'll call you.
Okay, partner. Shake hands again. Make me feel awkward, you know that? I'll see you later.
Alright. Bye.
Yes. Oh yes, that'll be tomorrow morning. Yes, in the morning tomorrow. Oh, that's all right. Okay.
So how to send from that?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw the memo you left on the table. I don't understand it.
Here. Honey, you have started behaving like a miser lately. How can you tell me that an ordinary memo written in simple English language that you did not understand?
Would you rather I claim to understand something I don't understand? Besides, I have no business with Hewlett Autos. So how come they ask me to contact them personally?
Well, I wanted to trade in these cars. That was what Mrs. Ilodibe did, and today her compound is filled with brand new cars.
All the cars I have in this compound are brand new. So why must I apply for a trade-in?
Honey, I don't know why you don't behave like other rich men. For God's sake, these cars you call brand new cars are cars we've had for more than 1 year. I spoke with the car company and they said they would do it for us, but I don't understand why they are insisting that you call them personally. That's actually why I dropped the memo.
Honey, why do you do things without my approval?
Honey, I'm just concerned with the family name. For 1 year now, we have not bought even one brand new car. Sweetheart, it's totally unacceptable.
And why must we buy a brand new car or even arrange for a trade-in when our business is facing a diminishing profit for 3 years in a row now? Honey, why do you like showing off?
I am not showing off. Sweetheart, you might not understand, but people are watching. People believe in what they see.
Why are you so concerned about what people see, what they think, or what they do? You are a mother and a wife, and you should think like one.
Of course I'm thinking like one. Okay, Daniel is getting married next month. Show me the car that the wife will drive when she comes in. One of these junks? Sweetheart, come on. Call the car company. Let them come and take away these junks and give us brand new models. Please. After you pay ordinary 30 million and our house will be filled with better cars.
Honey, now let me be sincere with you. I will make no such calls. Because all these cars I have in this compound are all brand new cars, and I'm not in a hurry to change them. At least not now.
Tani, you will make that call. Families that bear lesser son names are driving better cars than we do. It is one thing to have a surname, but the most important part is to maintain it. And we are going to maintain our name.
Money, they say, is a visitor. You take good care of it. The Umejesi family is known and rich. And I don't need to buy a brand new car every year to drive on that point. It is known.
You will make that call. Do you know what they call you? Mwokenwelafa. Mwokenwelafa, and you are going to be Mwokenwelafa. You are going to buy those cars.
Oh, that was lovely, but you know what? It's going to be more fun when we get to the hotel. You know, spend the night together.
Are you serious? No, that song, I love that song. Oh,
and you can dance. You have to learn to dance like that. You know what? You have to teach me those dance steps. I really love them, you know.
God, I had so much fun.
I did too, but you know what? It's going to be more fun when we spend the night together in the hotel.
Oh, yeah. You know when that song was playing? Oh,
yeah. I didn't know you could dance like that. Why did you learn to dance like that?
Oh, everybody said I was coming.
You know what? You will teach me those dance steps when we get to the hotel. Oh, man, sorry. Okay.
Oh, baby, please, can you clear somewhere? Let me pee. My bladder is about tearing.
Oh, we're almost at the hotel. We'll be there in 20 minutes.
No, baby, please, just try somewhere.
Is it that serious?
Yeah, please, my baby.
All right.
About here.
Okay. I'll pull over there. Let's try holding it. No,
Don't do that one! Bring the one! Can't do this! Let's get out of here!
I was quite nervous though.
Oh, you were?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why?
Because I kept wondering what it would be like when we finally saw each other. You know, speaking on the phone is kind of different.
I know, but I've always known that you and I were meant to be for each other. Yeah. I'm the one who's been nervous. Maybe I'm still nervous right now.
So now that we're finally together, what do we say to each other?
You know what they usually say? I love you. And then you would say,
I love you too.
Yeah. But I think that has been overly used. Let's think about something else.
Why?
I'll die for you.
That's strong.
I know. But it's the truth. It's the truth. I can do anything for you.
I love you, Dan.
No, you should say, I would die for you, Dan.
Some of my friends that I told that we're getting married, they say you're a braggart. They also say that you've got a short fuse and that you venture the unthinkable.
Well, I like that part.
But that has got me thinking, actually.
So, who are these friends of yours?
Their identities are not important.
Okay.
What's important is that you've proven them wrong. I just love you for that, Dan.
Good. I just wonder why these friends of yours will put their noses in my business, but I'll come back to that later on. I was just wondering, what kind of wedding do you want?
Father's willing to spend an obscene amount of money, but mother says we should have a moderate wedding.
Okay. What do you want?
I don't know, really. Anything you want is fine. I just would like to be called Cindy. No, Chief Mrs. Cindy Umejesi Neodogo. It would be a noble transition.
I know.
You make me very uncomfortable.
You get over it. You get over it.
Because my God.
Under the illusion that the makers of that gun made just one sample. Look, man, you can't just conclude that Dan sent those guys simply because they had a similar gun to the one he used. No.
Listen, Mr. Johnson, or whatever they called you, I didn't use the word similar, you just did. I said they had the exact gun.
Hey man,
You don't shout on me.
Dan emergency owns this campus. And the earlier you got that into your thick skull, the better for everyone involved.
You know what? I think you're the one who needs to get something into your thick skull. Because no one owns this campus. Why do you worship this guy?
You heard me right, and I don't think I have the time to repeat myself.
Why do you guys worship this?
Victor, I want you to look at me.
I'm looking.
No. Take a good clean look at the face and this really, really great body. Because I'll turn. I'm turning. Keep looking, boy. Really, really keep looking. It's part of it. She's not any beautiful than I am, so what the hell?
Is that why you brought me here?
I want to know why you ditched me for her. I'm practically throwing myself at you. What does a girl like me have to do to get your attention?
We didn't even do anything in the first place. I could have ditched you.
I resolved to love only you. Just you. So then, let's get it on, alright? It totally fits both of us.
I really don't know how to say this to you. You know, you see that girl I walked in with? That's my woman. Now, you're beautiful. Really stunning.
I know.
Actually stunning.
That's right.
But you're not the woman for me. Seriously, you see that girl I walked in with? That's my whole life right there. I love her, alright? She's completely captured my heart. And I can't bring myself to feel anything for anybody. Now, I'm not worried about you. Really, I feel a woman that's pretty and smart and obviously as resourceful as you will find someone. But that's just the way it is. I'm really sorry. I need to get back to the party before she becomes slow for me.
I don't understand why you're looking at me like this.
Are you the one that has been feeding my fiancé all that bullshit?
Me? How could you imagine that I would sit and talk about you? I'm not a gossip.
Now you listen to me, Juliet. I have not slept with you or any of your friends. So I need you to keep your nose out of my business. Keep it far away from my affairs. Because if you don't, I will make you my business. And if you're my business, you are in some serious shit.
Why are you saying all this?
Do you want me to release, to unleash my ill-mannered life on you? Because it doesn't matter if I'm ill-mannered or not. It's none of your fucking business. Stay out. I'm watching you. Stay out. Got my eyes on you.
truth of the matter is, business has not been as good as before. But it doesn't mean that I cannot dole out some money to give my son a befitting wedding, if that's what you want.
Dad, it's not like I'm trying to spend your money, even though I know you do have it. I'm just trying to keep the family standard, like Mother has been saying. Keep it up there high, that's all.
And what exactly do you need by that?
The senator has already told his daughter he's going to organize a huge societal wedding for her.
So why bother? I mean, why do we bother about this? If the senator wants to throw a huge societal wedding for the daughter, then let him foot the bill.
Never. I mean, how could you suggest a thing like this?
Honey, what is wrong about that? Is it not his only daughter that is getting married? So, if Senator Dogu wants to throw a huge societal wedding, let him satisfy his taste. As far as I'm concerned, this meeting is unnecessary.
Honey, when did you start this kind of lifestyle? If you no longer have shame, I do. Senator Dogu is not going to sponsor my son's wedding. The Umejisis will. And I do not want anyone to say anything to the contrary. Thank you.
Okay, then let's go for Cindy's suggestion. I mean, she said her mother wants her to get a very moderate wedding. How about that?
Who is her mother? Isn't that low-class lady Senator Odogu married from Ozalono? She has no son name. That's why she's suggesting such a low-class wedding.
Honey, a man must have fathered that woman. Do not castigate her. Maybe she just understands the current economic meltdown.
Now you listen to me, Umejesi. Senator Dogu is not going to sponsor my son's wedding. You will. I want that wedding to be one in time. Please.
You amaze me. You amaze me no end. Are you not the same woman I just told that business has not been as good as before?
Then expand your tentacles and raise money. Two great families are getting married. We're going to paint this town red. Or don't you know that the whole world is watching?
I see. I see. Sorry. You are a man now, and you cannot say you don't understand what is going on. And don't take this as if I'm broke, because I'm not broke. I cannot be broke. But you see, business is cutting down on the expenses because they continue to experience a profit shrunk. So you see, we need to take a decision on this wedding.
Can we take a decision without Mother?
Exactly. It is your life. I will retire from active business very soon, and you are going to take over this business. I'm very sure you don't want to expend all your fortune on a wedding.
What I think is going to cost you about 10 million naira, you know, and I don't think 10 million naira taken out of your tail will collapse any of your businesses.
Now I can see that you don't even understand half of what your mother is planning. 10 million naira is not even enough to take care of the flight tickets of the guests coming from the US alone. Not to talk of the hotels in this area where we have booked all the rooms for the minimum of 2 days. See, now that alone is worth more than 10 million naira. Now there are so many things that are being planned that I believe that is to the extreme and even frivolous. So I think we need to take a decision so we can confront your mother.
Well, I think I'll go with what mother said. It's a better option for me because, she's looking out for the family's reputation and so am I. So I like that option better. I will go with what mom said.
What a shame. I am disappointed. I am really disappointed in you.
Like how many guests are you inviting from the US?
Mother said we're having a moderate wedding, so we're not inviting anyone from the States.
Cindy, we are not planning a moderate wedding. The daughter of Senator Dogo is getting married to the first son of Chief Ume Umejesi. So we are really prepared. Let the woman from Ozalono not reduce the event to a mere charade.
Yes, ma'am. Are you saying that I should call everyone from our neighborhood in the States?
Sweetheart, don't just invite people from your neighborhood, but also people from your alma mater. Tell them that you're getting married to the first son of a multi-millionaire. A man that has a surname. Nwokenwelafa. Tell them that we are going to meet all their needs, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I will call them immediately.
Okay, darling. One more thing, Cindy. I want you to know that I'm your mother now. You really have to get used to my ways. So the woman from Ozalono should not be in charge anymore. I will be the one to dictate the pace now, okay?
Noted, ma'am. I will... Understood.
All right, sweetie. Yeah. Yeah, bye.
Sorry, I had to take that call. So what is all this? Why are you angry?
Why did you have to tell Dan that I've been the one telling you about him?
Sorry? I didn't tell him anything.
So how did he get to know? Huh? He confronted me. He ordered me to stay away from his fiancée. Huh? He's not a spirit to know that I'll be the one telling you about his temperament. If it's not that you told him all I have said.
Juliet, you should believe me. I did not say anything to him. But he probably just psyched you. And you caved in. And you're my only friend, so who else would he go to? I don't know why you just be behaving like this. After all, when people talk, they should stand by what they say. Beg, I'm getting married and that's what matters.
Remember the night when you were talking to Florence? And she had a problem and you were advising her? And that was the moment I realized that I needed to have you in my life. I wanted you in my life.
For me, I think the moment I realized you're the woman for me was when I walked into Prof's office. It was... so I see I was sucked in the face, you know. It's crazy. I've seen a lot of women on this campus. I've never felt any woman before. For the first time I was not only seeing a woman, I was feeling her.
So, do you think that we have a future together?
I don't think we have a future together. I know we have a future together.
You have forgotten what your mother said about me when I went home with Daniel. To her, I wasn't good enough for Daniel. I was low class, my father is a goldsmith, and I was not up to your standard. I had no surname. Do you think that'll be different in your case?
I'm Victor, not Dan. My mother means well, don't get me wrong. She's fought long and hard to protect her family, and she's still doing the same. She thinks it's some kind of battle for supremacy. I don't understand it. But my mother has never, ever taken any decision for me. And she's not going to start now. I think you're the woman for me. If you think I'm man enough for you, then we'll find every obstacle surmountable.
You are everything that I've ever wanted in a man. I love you so much, Victor. So much.
I love you too, baby.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing here with my brother? Huh? What are you doing here with my brother?
Has my mother not told you that you cannot be a part of this family? Now you want to sneak in through with him?
Dan, what is the problem?
What do you mean, what is the problem? I've messed with this girl, man. We're brothers. We should stick together. I messed with her. I know her inside out. Let's stick together.
No, you don't, Dan. I know what you mean by mess. You don't know her like that. Come on. Nothing happened between both of you. I'm telling you, I don't think he's going to do it.
I'm sorry, but what kind of wedding does he want to have with 40 million naira?
State carnival. That is so like Dan and my mom.
I see.
Listen, let's don't talk about that. Let's talk about us. Okay? I want you to go to bed tonight. I remember there's a man hopelessly, uselessly, carelessly in love with you.
Okay.
My daughter told me that you asked her to invite all her friends from the US, that you are going to fill the cost. I don't understand.
What don't you understand there? Or are you scared we would ask you to contribute some money?
Not exactly. We are prepared for this wedding. But it's just that what my daughter told me, our budget is far below it.
Mrs. Odogo, I don't want to shout. What is your budget?
Anyway, we have talked to 3 different caterers and they gave me a budget of 5 million naira, which of course my husband sees as a tidy sum, and he has already issued a check on it.
Well, let him keep the check. If the Dogu family is not ready to lavish money on their daughter's wedding, let them stay out of it. The Umejisi family are ready, very ready to organize a lavish wedding for their son.
But my in-law, I mean, why would you want to spend all that money on a wedding? Is it not better that we invest this money on the future of the children? No matter how much money you spend on a wedding, people are due to forget with time. Moreover, people hardly spend money carelessly these days.
Well, Mrs. Odogo, it's okay. It's okay. Just prepare your daughter and leave the rest to us, okay? I know that the fear of EFCC is the beginning of wisdom for people in government. But we are not in government. And we are not afraid of anybody. Just prepare yourself to be my in-law, okay? And I promise you it's going to be very rosy all the way. Please come and see me off.
By the way, you have a beautiful dress here.
Oh, thank you.
I heard you guys took a watch from him. That was what he said. Where is the watch? How come you guys never told me about the watch, huh?
We have seen you with more than 3 different Rolex watches. So, we believe you don't have anything to do with the watch. You don't need the watch.
Where is the watch? I said, where is the watch?
So we sold the watch. We sold the watch to Alhaji Igusa.
When you sold the watch?
Yes, sir.
Come here. Come here. Come. First son of Chief Omejisi. That's me. You should have found out from every door here before coming to arrest me. You should have found out who you're coming to arrest. You know? Men like you in black, sorry asses like you cannot arrest me. Abort this mission. Otherwise, I will send your sorry ass to that farm settlement. Do you know it? Oh, no. And I know you will die of malaria because you will be so redundant you wouldn't even know what to do with your freaking life.
Well, sorry, sir.
Yeah, boss, let's go.
What did I hear you say?
Arrest me.
Officer, what are you talking about? This guy has illegal weapons possession and you're letting him go?
Listen, go and bring your father's order to come and arrest him. We don't want to be transferred to a farm settlement.
Fine! You're scared of malaria, right? Let's go! You are losing control! You know what? I'm not done with you! I am not done with you! I will let you know who I am. I am the governor's son. That is who I am!
Yeah. I'm scared.
All of you.
Arrest me. Now put your toe between your eyes and get
Bye, man! I am the governor's son. Don't forget that.
I'm a strong fan.
They know me. Everybody knows me. I'm Daniel. Emergency is the name. We'll find out.
Some black ass policeman.
See, my daughter, one thing I've learned over the years is never to underestimate anyone. See, Chief Umejisi is rich and quite known in the land. So much so that a lot of people erroneously concluded that I must have been the son of a millionaire. That is very far from the truth. You see, the truth is, my beloved father, until his death, he was nothing but a taxi driver. See, I tell you this background to let you know that the fact that you are a daughter of a goldsmith does not bother me. And now that my son has brought you home as the woman he wants to marry, I give my blessings. It shall be well with you. Amen. Just remember, take him as your head, and that you are nothing without your head, and it shall be well with you. Son, something tells me she will make you a good woman. I think she's quite a honorable one. Now, you are not the first child of this family, but by the virtue of the fact that you do listen, then that will take you a long way and far in life. Now, your mother will come up with some opposition and a lot of wide accusations, but always follow your heart. It will take you far in life. And remember that you have my blessing, and that fatherly blessing will take you far in life.
Love you, Dad.
I love you too, son. I really appreciate it. Well, you know, make yourself comfortable now.
Good afternoon.
What are you still? Oh, Mom.
Wait a minute. Are you not the same girl I walked out of this house the other time? What are you doing here again?
She's with me, Mom. I brought her to meet Father. Just gave his blessings to us. We're getting married.
Impossible. Victor, why do you want to bring shame upon this family? How dare you present the daughter of a wretched goldsmith to us?
Mom, Chief Majors is my father. The man of this house. And he's giving us his blessing. The lady of this house cannot turn us down. I'll marry her regardless, whatever you say.
And you? Why are you bent on ending up in this family? Following my sons one after the other.
I'm not, but I met them coincidentally. I didn't know they were your sons.
Tell that your native doctor that his juju did not work. Because you cannot end up here. Never.
Mom, was your family rich?
What is that supposed to mean?
Exactly what it means. Come on, Mom, let's don't start this. Why are you treating me like an outsider? I know the background here. Dad had humble beginnings. Yours was even far more humble. I mean, Granddad didn't have a big surname or some societal status or anything like that. He was poor. So were you. So look at all this. Look at what he turned his life into, from sheer hard work and determination. Why are you trying to derogate a young woman with a first class in business administration? What did she do to you? What would she do to impress you?
So you now talk back at me. Just because of this low life you parade around as your fiancé.
I'm going to marry this woman, Mom.
Really?
Someday you get used to it.
Okay.
Madam Shaw, what is going on? Are you people no longer preparing for this wedding?
Oh, Mrs. Alona, says who we are. We are prepared, almost done.
In that case, I want you to come over to my office now. It's very important.
What's the problem? Talk to me.
Please, if you can come over to my office, I would prefer that. It is not a thing we can discuss on the phone.
Okay, I'll be on my way now. Okay. I don't ever want to meet you here by the time I get back.
Mother, she's going to be here for a very, very long time. Please get used to it.
We'll see about that.
Sit down. Listen to me. Listen to me. Look at me. What did that tell you? What did that tell you? This is going to happen and to keep happening. You understand me? You need to stay firm. Okay? Dad said, has he given you his blessings or not? He has. And there's nothing to worry about. Come here. I got you.
Seeking the way out, seeking the easy way out. Did you ever have to stop?
What's wrong, love? You okay? Come on, talk to me. What's the problem? Come on.
Is it true you got arrested in school?
That. It's spread like that? Spread wide. Well, There's nothing to worry about. You see, there's just this Paulson boy, you know, the son of the outgoing governor. I just wanted to prove a point. He got the police to intimidate me, and I made my point known to each and everyone present that my dad happens to be one of the few men that own this state. I made my point. Case rested, you know? Nothing to worry about.
All right, chuck that, right? I think your father is not as excited about me as your mom.
Why would my dad not be excited when he's spending so much money on the wedding preparation? Why would you say he's not happy?
Of course he'll spend any amount of money he can. It's his money. He's a millionaire, and you're his son.
You shouldn't be saying that about my dad. Come on, let's go.
Where?
To confront him. That is what I want to do. Waitress!
I don't think that's necessary. We mustn't confront him.
If there's anything I want to do right now, like now, is to confront my dad. How much is it?
1,002.
1,002. There you go. Let's go.
Mr. The money is in excess.
Come on, alright.
Did you ever have to stop to notice that this world is not your property? Did you ever have to stop to notice that you never always have it just your way?
Miss Solana, I'm not getting you at all. What are you saying?
Madam Shaw, I am as stunned as you are. My account officer called me and told me he cancelled all the checks.
What?
And for the fact that you were the person that gave me this contract in the first place, I decided to call you. I suggest you go home and find out from your husband why he had to cancel all the checks.
This is crazy. I mean, why would he cancel all the checks? Doesn't he want the wedding or what?
And who am I to ask the almighty chief Umejese why he cancelled his checks? Like I said, I was told and I decided to call you.
Well, Mrs. Solana, can you still continue with the arrangement while I go home and sort things out, please?
Well, the sum of 1 million naira that you gave to me have been spent on logistics. I need money to continue. If I must have.
Okay. Just do whatever you can. Let me just go home, sort things out and meet you here first thing tomorrow morning, please. Okay?
It's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
have a good day.
You too.
And where is this girl? Neka.
Why did you cancel those checks?
Good name is better than
Ume, get up from that bed and tell me why you cancelled the checks. Umejese, tell me why you made such an unpopular move. Why did you cancel the checks? Ume, get up. Ume, why did you... Honey, what are you doing? Get up. I don't want the wedding anymore. Get up. Honey, please. Honey, get up. I don't know what your father is doing. I don't know what your father is doing. I don't know what is happening. Get up. I don't want it. Please.
You can shed tears all you want, Mother. But I know you pushed him to his grave. And as long as I live, I will never forgive you.
This is the last will and testament of Chief Ume Jesse of Ume's village in Enuguku, Njikoka local government area of Anambra State of Nigeria, made this 17th day of June 2009. I, Chief Ume Jesse, hereby appoint Barrister Dimba Akpambo of Akpambo Chambers as executors of my last will and testament. I, Chief Ume Jesse, hereby give a legacy gift of my company, Umbrella Group of Companies, with its assets and liabilities, to my son, Victor Ume Jesse Esquire. He is to take over as the President and Chief Executive Officer of the company. I, Chief Ume Jesse, hereby give a legacy gift of my company, Ume Jesse Oil and Gas Limited, with its assets and liabilities, to my son, Daniel Ume Jesse Esquire. He is to take over as the President and Chief Executive Officer of the company. I, Chief Ume Jesse, hereby order that a compulsory sum of 1 million naira monthly be paid from the account of Umbrella Group of Companies to my widow, Chief Mrs. Shaw Ume Jesse. This monthly payment must continue until she joins me. All my descendants must continue to live in the castle, known as Ume Jesse Castle, pending when any of them decides to vacate for another house. In witness whereof, Chief Ume Jesse hereby append his sign and seal, the day, month, and year first above written. That is the will. Order!
It can never be my father's will. I won't accept it. It's not his will.
Young man, take it easy.
Order!
You're in court premises. Sit down.
Challenge every single line in that nonsense they read as my father's will. I'm going to prove to everybody that it is nonsense and I am the firstborn of this family and I deserve to have the family's first business.
Victor is playing games on me. Yes, he is. And I want to show him and every other person that I'm the firstborn of this family and I deserve the family's first business.
Daniel, I don't know how you're going to challenge him, but please, do not take it to the extreme. I don't want to lose any of my sons.
Son? You call Victor a son? Well, I won't call him that. He's nothing but an intruder. That is what it is. And I'm going to prove to him and every other person that I'm the firstborn. And I will get what I want. Watch me.
I should have let him have his way. I guess I pushed him too hard. And now I'm regretting everything.
Sorry. It'll be okay. If I tell you the way forward, would you listen to me?
Depends on what you say.
You should call a family meeting. Your brother is an honorable man. He would listen to the voice of reason.
Cindy, I'm the firstborn of this family. Do you agree that I should be entitled to everything?
I understand that perfectly well. I do. But you had the wishes of the dead. I may not know a lot of things, but I do know you do not go against their wishes.
Whose side are you on? Theirs or mine?
Your mother, the self-acclaimed Madam Shaw, is the problem we have in this family. And I say it's high time we dealt with her.
You're telling me to my face that we should deal with my mother? What does that mean?
Your mother, you've always listened to her. Even when you perceived that what she was telling you was wrong. Small wonder your father treated you as a woman. I say you deal with her now, or she'll bring you to your ruins.
Do you know, this is the same woman that saw you good enough to be her daughter-in-law and got us married. And you're saying we should deal with her? We should sort her out? Meaning what?
If you must know, your mother has this domineering attitude that I find extremely disgusting. All she wants is to be in the position of power and authority. I say we deal with her now, because she has nothing to offer. I'm on the inside, I know. I see it all the time.
Victor, have you ever wondered why they call me Madame Shaw? They call me Madame Shaw because I'm always sure. I don't make mistakes. The low-life girl you married against my wish is the problem we're having in this family. And if you want peace to reign, you must send her back in.
You know, I believe Father said it best when he said, you will never understand the end of your problems if you don't understand its beginnings.
Victor, I am telling you what to do and you're giving me proverbs.
Father blessed my union with all his heart, and he charged me to look after that young woman as long as I live. It's a responsibility that I'm willing to take as long as I live, Mother. My wife is not a problem. She will never be a problem. We need to get together as one, tolerate each other, live with each other so this family can stand firmly.
Victor, if your plan is to indirectly make me accept the low-class girl you married against my wish, then you must be joking. It will not work.
What exactly did my wife do wrong?
She is a nobody. She has no foundation, no track record. She cannot be entrusted with anything in this family.
And yet, Father called this nobody a noble woman. A noble woman, Mom. That's what Father called her. And she was the last person he blessed before he passed on.
That is not my business. Victor, are you aware that I pushed your father to greatness? When I see people who are destined for greatness, I know. And your Millicent, or whatever you call her, is not one of them.
Yet Millicent shares similar background to yours, Mother. It's true. Your background with hers is very akin. And yet single-handedly, you turned around the fortunes of your family to its present greatness. I believe in Millicent. I believe she can do the same. Mother, she braved all odds, poverty, degradation, mental and physical abuse to make a first class in business administration. Even now as we speak, she has revolutionary ideas that is going to turn the fortunes of this company around.
How dare you tell me that the daughter of a wretched Otocha-based goldsmith will be the one to turn my company around? Let her go and turn around her miserable family before thinking of what else to turn around.
I've listened to Dad's testament and last will, and I'm going to stick to it to the letter. I'm afraid I must run, Mother. I have an appointment with Millicent.
Everyone now talks back at me.
Cindy, there's something I want you to understand. We are the two women that were married into this family. And I see us as a future. I want us to resolve on how to proceed to making this family a better one.
In what way?
First of all, your husband sees my husband as a traitor. He once called him an intruder. But deep down in my heart, I know that he did not mean it. He only said it because he was upset. Cindy, we are the ones saddled with the responsibility of making this family a better one. It is our responsibility to manage the two brothers. Let's do our work.
I strongly believe that the only problem we have in this house is our mother-in-law. And we've got to face her. We've got to confront her.
No matter the situation, I don't think it would be wise for us to confront her. At all. It's not the best thing to do.
Millicent, are you telling me you're not aware of our antiques?
No, I'm not saying that. I will agree with you if you say that she's adopted this way of life that... I don't know what to say. But we would not take it away from her. that all she wants is the happiness, the well-being of her children. What we have to do is to make her see that we are completely committed to the happiness and the success of our husbands. And she will change.
To an extent, I'll agree with you. But our mother-in-law is a busybody and a troublemaker at that. And the only way to deal with people like her is to confront them.
I'm sorry, Shindy, I would not be part of that. No, I won't. Look, this family is now facing a terrible time where trust has become very elusive. We cannot afford to confront Madam Shaw. And do not forget, she is still the lady of this castle. And she deserves all our respect despite whatever she does. Cindy, listen to me. Instead of you to put so much energy into this confrontation thing, why don't you turn that energy into good use? Why don't you bring out the virtue woman that you were supposed to be and make this family a better one? We can join hands together and we can make it perfect.
Very well then. I appreciate your sincere concern, but I do know what to do.
Dan, what you're asking me to do is tantamount to disobeying the dead. Father willed umbrella group of companies to me and bequeathed emergency oil and gas to you. Now you're asking me to do the legal impossible and begin to exchange them? It's not possible.
Victor, do you know I'm the firstborn? I'm the elder here, and I need to take care of the family's first business. I need to be in charge of umbrella group of companies and not just manage emergency oil and gas. It's not my portion. It's like settling for less. Why would anybody want me to do that?
I saw Cindy Odogwu and proposed to her on your behalf. In fact, I married her for you. She's no longer what I bargained for. So you're starting her divorce process tomorrow.
Mother, I'm in the middle of a very important conversation. And why would you even want me to divorce Cindy?
You will divorce Cindy because she's an idiot that must not be tolerated. She's not what I bargained for. She has overstayed her welcome in this family and she must be thrown out.
Victor, talk to your mother. Cindy is my wife. You need to watch your utterances.
Hey! Dan, you listen to me. Cindy Odogwu remains a terrible mistake in this family and I want her out immediately.
What's wrong with this woman? What's wrong with your mother? She's always causing problems. Always.
My mother? Well, my mother happened to think you're helpless without her. That you're not man enough to handle your issues alone. And that is why she can barge in and say those things about your wife and walk out. So when you're ready to handle your issues like a man, perhaps my mother will leave you alone. Having said that, you two know how you resolve your issues all the time. When you're ready to handle your issues as a man, I have spoken as a man. I'm going home to my wife to be a man. Think about it.
Good evening. You do not have the right to use that word good because you don't know the meaning.
Meaning?
The only person who can correct a mistake is the person who made that mistake.
Why are you sounding like this? As your daughter-in-law, don't I deserve a bit of courtesy when I'm being addressed?
Cindy, you are leaving my house first thing tomorrow morning.
Wait a minute, Madam Shaw.
You just called me by my name?
What do you mean I'm leaving your house tomorrow morning? Are you in any way trying to get me angry?
Cindy, I brought you into this house because I thought you had manners. But now I've realized that you are not a wife material, so you must leave.
And I, the daughter of a senator, a millionaire, will tell you that I do not have time for busybodies like you.
Cindy just called me a busybody to my face.
Dan! Oh, there you are. Get up and listen to me. I've had enough of the insults in this house. You get up and listen to me because we've got to solve this right now. I've had it.
Now, Cindy, I want you to listen to me. There are too many things getting awkward for me and I don't need you to compound it. Now, why are you shouting?
Your mother is leaving this house tomorrow and that is my decision. Nobody, least of all you, will stop me or ask me questions.
You want my mother, Madam Shaw, to leave the famous Umejisi family house because of you? You crazy?
She pulled the trigger first and I'm going to show her that I am the daughter of a senator.
Life's so unpredictable.
Mrs. Umejisi, don't you think you're calling the wrong person? By the way, you are the one that said that I'm a local woman from Ozaluno. Why are you not discussing your problem with a local woman?
If you do not want to bury your daughter, just call her this minute and ask her to leave my house this night.
And you think you can kill Cindy?
Are you underestimating my powers? I was the one who married that uncultured daughter of yours. And I can deal with her anytime.
Then if you know you're marrying an uncultured girl, why don't you bend her so that she'll do what you want? Don't ever call me to discuss Cindy again, okay? My daughter is a vibrant woman that knows what being a lady is all about. And she does not take rubbish from anybody.
Is this a conspiracy or what?
I had a discussion with Cindy today, and she says that the best way forward is to confront your mother.
You know, I'm beginning to think Cindy is a troublemaker. Seriously, I think you should avoid her. Advice is no good at all.
Why don't you like her?
Maybe I like everybody. But there's just something about her that gives this impression of the surreal, you know? Like she's faking it. Now, apart from the fact she graduated from Valparaiso University and her dad is a senator, there's truthfully nothing outstanding about Cindy. That's my opinion.
You know, you just called her a troublemaker. That's exactly the same thing that she called your mom. She thinks that your mom is the head of all the problems that we have in this house, and that's why she advises that we confront her.
And what did you tell her that got that kind of reply?
Nothing. I just told her that that was not going to be part of any confrontation, that your mother deserves all our respect, and that's what I'm going to give to her.
And her response?
She said I was entitled to my own opinions, and that she knows what to do.
Baby, listen. First and foremost, confrontations does not solve a problem. It compounds it. Okay?
Yeah.
That's just not how to. We dialogue. We're civil people. We don't confront. There's no point for it. Anybody that will advise you anything in that sort, it just don't mean well. Okay?
Yes, baby.
It's my girl.
The general impression in this house is that we have too many housekeepers. So, that's why I've called this, so we can have a downsizing.
Madam, I don't understand, sir. I put ma.
I believe in mutual agreements. So, I've called you all here so we can have, you know, an understanding.
Madam, is there a way you can break it down for us to understand?
Can you tell me one good reason, or can you give me a reason why these people are still working here, considering the fact that the economic meltdown is affecting us so badly?
Madam, maybe they didn't tell you. We are answerable to Chief Mrs. Shaw Umejesi, the lady of this house. And she has never told us that our services are no longer required. Moreover, I don't know the connection we have with the much advertised global economic meltdown. I don't know.
And what is your name?
Okeke. Okeke Ubako, to be precise. Okeke Nduku.
Oh, shut up! You're fired!
Eh? Is that the way they fire? You just wake up, you say you fire. Listen, I have a contract.
Go in and pack your things and leave this house.
There is a running contract. It is going to expire February next year. 28th of February next year. Are you marking the date? Listen, not only me. All these people that are standing here, all of us are on running contracts. So you cannot just wake up and say you have fired somebody. Our contract is very big.
Listen, I am married to the first son of late Chief Umejesi. I run this house. And any contract you have is null and void.
An idiot who has been fired cannot fire anybody. You have refused to humble yourself and learn the protocol of this castle. Status quo maintained. Go back to your points of duty.
Thank you. Thank you.
What was that? Are you trying to belittle me in front of yourself?
Okay, go.
They were employed by my husband, and you do not have any right whatsoever to fire any of them.
Really?
We shall see that. I'm waiting.
So that's all he's saying.
Ask for any amount you want. I just want to be in charge of an umbrella group of companies. That's all I ask.
I don't care about the money. All I care about is the law. You cannot take over umbrella group of companies because it's been willed to your brother. Umejesi oil and gas you inherited is worth more than £1 billion. I don't know why you're not content with that.
I'm not content because it is not the family's first business. It is not our main business. I am the first son, and I deserve to be in charge of the family's first business. That's what I want.
You're talking tradition here. And the will that my client bequeathed to his successors in title lays no credence to tradition. Lomi, your father had always believed you listened to everything your mother said. And that was why umbrella group of companies wasn't willed to you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Barrister. But I can assure you that if I don't get charge of umbrella group of companies, there will be war in this family.
I have a mandate of my client to protect his family and his company. And Dan, I'm not comfortable with that.
Well, then figure out how to get me what I want. Because I want what I want. Get my brother to be in charge of Umejesi Oil and Gas. I am the first son. I want to be the one to sit in his chair.
I'm actually negotiating with a company in France to come in and partner with you in Umejesi Oil and Gas industries.
I am not interested in any partnership, my friend. I am not. Just tell me what you want. Any amount. And I will pay it. I have the money.
There's nothing you will pay me that will compete with what your father has paid me already. And listen, I'm a credible lawyer in this country. And I cannot dance to the gallery, okay? Good afternoon.
Fair enough. Well, just know that you are not the only legal brain in this country. I will speak to other lawyers. This is not the end of it. You haven't seen the last of me yet.
Mr. Kongo.
So,
I called you here to acknowledge as well as extend the degree of trust my father had for you. You worked for my father for several years, and not one day did he have one word of complaint about you.
That's true, sir.
I'm impressed with that. It's a resume all on its own, you know, and for that reason, I want to retain you here as a senior manager.
Thank you very much, sir.
As you know, Mr. Kongo, I was educated in some of the finest schools in the world. I have 2 MBAs, business administration. My wife has got a first class in business administration, but all this is nothing to the real day-to-day field work of the job. I want to amalgamate efforts with you. I want you to grant me access to all the physical information you have about the day-to-day run of this conglomerate. I want us to see things the way they are. I don't want a superior subordinate relationship. I don't want you to see it as a takeover of sorts. Rather, I'm here to complement what you've built here as a structure and to take it to the next level. You understand?
It's okay.
So for that reason, Mr. Kongo, please excuse me. This will not take a moment.
Yeah, this is a barrister Abambo speaking. Yeah, your brother is interested in your position and you have to be very careful.
I'm by no means naive, sir. I know what's going on. I'm trading with a great deal of caution.
He just left my office and he dropped some words that gave him out as being dangerous. I just called to keep you posted and I'm wondering if we could see in the evening.
Of course, where?
I'd say the VIP Club and Spas. 7:30. Will it be okay with you?
Okay then. I'll see you soon. Have a nice day.
I'm always at your service, sir.
Yes. Happy to know I too are yours.
Thank you so much.
That this world is not your property. Did you ever have to stop to notice that you never always?
I know where the problem started, and I'm going to end it.
Is there any problem, ma?
That's the way it is.
Okay, where is that idiot that said she fired you?
I saw her leave. I don't know where she was going, ma.
And where is Millicent?
She should be in her wing, ma.
Call her for me. Okay. Please. Don't tell her as if it's an order. Tell her to see me when it's convenient for her.
Mr. Okeke, I hope all is well.
Yes, everything is okay. See, all the people that are working in this house, the males, the females, we have come to the noble conclusion that you are different from your colleague.
I am sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about. Who are my colleagues?
No, I didn't say colleagues as in many. I said only one colleague as in one. But another time we can continue with that very discussion. But you see, Madame asked me to come and call you. She said that you don't have to be in a hurry. In fact, she was very emphatic that you have to come at your convenient time.
My mother-in-law asked you to call me.
Yes, your mother-in-law. Do you know Madame Shaw? Do you know why we call her Madame Shaw? She is the only woman on earth that knows where she's coming from and where she's going. She's always sure.
Okay, I'm just excited. Just tell her that I'll be behind the next 1 minute, please.
Good. She's waiting for you in the central living room.
Okay.
And I am going to add, when I get there, I am going to inform her that you receive this message with a gracious smile. She's smiling again.
Thank you very
She's
much.
beginning to smile again.
Thank you very much.
I will just deliver the message like that.
Good name is better than silver and gold. Better than silver and good name is better than silver and gold. When it's built on pride and arrogance, then arrogance surely bring no shame and disgrace. Yes,
I'm sorry, Mother, but you're confusing me. You don't look okay. Is everything all right?
I am bothered. I am bothered.
Why?
My daughter, are you sure you have what it takes to square up to that woman? Are you sure?
Mother, she was the one who stepped up to me first. I'm not going to fold my arms and watch that woman turn me into a second fiddle.
I was told that woman is very fetish. And I wonder if you know that about her.
Honestly, Mother, that's her beeswax. She can threaten everybody with her domineering antics, but certainly not me. Her intention is to assume, or rather, frighten everybody and assume perfect control over the family. Ah, Mother, I will tell her that it's not an easy road.
Anyway, I called your father last night and he said he's going to come back next week.
Oh, Mother, I hope you haven't told Father about Madame Shaw, because she's certainly not a topic for discourse. I will put her in her place.
My daughter, thread carefully with Madame Shaw. I beg you, Biko, thread carefully.
Worry too much. You worry too much, Mom.
I'm sorry, Ma, but she was the one that called for the meeting. She virtually said everything. I didn't know that it was a wrong thing for me to have gone there. I'm sorry.
Why would you attend a secret meeting in this house? Are you not aware that I'm the one in charge?
I'm sorry, Mom, but I did not go there to spite you. As a matter of fact, I did not even see it as a meeting. Cindy called me and asked me to meet her in the waiting room, which I did. And we sat down and we talked like women who were married to brothers. I'm sorry if this got you angry. It was not my intention.
Millicent. Can we work together?
I don't understand.
Millicent. Forget the fact that I was against you. The issue right now is that you are now living in this house. Are you going to work with me to put her in her place?
Mom, I'm not a troublemaker.
Millicent, your existence in this house is threatened if you don't work with me. So if you still want to remain relevant, you have to be on my side. Are you ready?
Can I have some time to at least think about it?
No. I don't believe in afterthoughts. Everything that makes up Millicent Okoye is standing right here before me. So, are you ready to work with me?
I don't have any problem with Cindy.
What are you saying in essence?
Mom, in essence, what I'm trying to say is that whatever differences that we're having in this family can never be solved with confrontation. We can handle it maturely and amicably. Confrontation will only worsen everything. It will only drive us apart. It wouldn't be the best for the family. Get out. Are you angry because I just told you the truth?
Don't you ever make me remember your miserable background. Get out.
Thank you.
One more thing. If you don't work with me, I will assume you're working against me and I'm going to grind you to a halt. Get out.
Good name is better than silver and gold. When it's built on pride and arrogance, surely bring no shame and disgrace. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Madam, wait. I overheard everything. Please don't ever regret your decision, okay? We are not used to her threat. She is not as dangerous as people tend to believe. I want you to learn how to follow her slowly. And you will realize that she's a very nice woman. Madam Shaw, very nice woman. Yeah.
Thank you.
So when you cry the sky, way beyond every other, remember that you can live alone.
Your father's will has been generating some controversies in some quarters recently. A national daily even wrote an editorial comment on it. What do you want?
That's why I'm here. I'm here to deal with the controversy. I mean, people have been asking questions about the will because it did not follow the normal, standard African family procedure where the eldest son gets the best of everything. And that is what I want to challenge, that abnormality. That's why I'm here.
But I understand that Barrister Akpangbo is your family lawyer and therefore the executor of the will.
What about him?
It therefore follows that if there was any abnormality in the will, he should resolve it. Why should he be looking for another lawyer when Barrister Akpangbo is still alive?
Let me tell you something. I found out that he is from the same village, the same hometown as the girl that my brother just married. It's a mutual conspiracy. And I don't want it. I want him out.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, young man. Barrister Akpangbo is too elevated to be involved in such cheap conspiracy.
So you call me a liar? Do I look like a liar to you? Look at me. Do I look like a liar?
I'm looking at the person of the man you're calling a conspirator. Barrister Akpangbo will not be involved in any manipulations of the will. No, he won't.
Do you know what was given to me as the eldest son? I was given to manage only Umejesi Oil and Gas, a company my father created 7 years ago. And my younger brother was given the parent company for him to be the CEO. And that is not right in any ideal situation. Now you just mention your price and I'll pay. I'll pay.
Now you're bringing sentiments into this. And you know what? Sentiments are unknown in law.
And so I would advise that you go back and see Barrister Pangbo and ask him what he has to say. He is too learned to be involved in such cheap conspiracy. Okay? Good day.
Madam, you were there when the probate officer read the will. So why are you sounding as if you sent a proxy to represent you there?
In the absence of my husband, Barrister, I am next in command.
Ma'am, that's in some places, okay?
What do you mean I'm right in some places? Listen, my husband, the late Chief Umejesi, placed everything in my care. Or are you challenging that?
I'm not, okay?
Better.
But that would have been valid if your late husband had died intestate. That's without a will. But my client left a will. And you were there when the will was read. So I don't understand this whole noise and why you're shouting in my office.
Barrister, I pushed my husband to riches. He was a nobody when I met him. So that will that was read couldn't have been my husband's will because he knew he would not place me on salary.
Madam, are you saying that the will did not originate from your husband?
Definitely not.
Then you can go ahead and brief a lawyer, okay? Call a lawyer and both of you can go ahead and challenge it. Shouting in my office cannot neutralize the effectiveness of a legal document that has passed through the whole processes at the probate, madam. It's not possible.
Should I tell you the truth, Barrister Abambo?
I'm all ears, okay?
You are a clown. You're just conniving with your sister to hijack my family. But I'm telling you here and now that all your calculations are flawed.
Wait, madam, just wait. I'm sorry, but who are you calling my sister?
You are such an idiot to ask me such rubbish.
Easy way out. Did you ever have to stop to notice that this world is not your property? Did you ever have to stop to notice that you never always have it just your way? There will always be twists and turns. So that's the way it is, and you can't change your things. 'Cause the truth remains. Good name is better than silver and gold. Good name is better than silver and gold. When it's built on pride and arrogance, then arrogance surely bring no shame and disgrace. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Hello? Yeah, hello. The first son of Umejesi is suspecting that his father's will was manipulated.
Who told you that?
Well, he came to brief me, and he actually wants to challenge the will. But I advised him, of course, to go back to you.
So why would you turn down the brief? His mother is not leaving my office, and I believe they have good money to spend, man.
Well, the young man said that the woman his younger brother married was your sister, and therefore he suspects that there is a conspiracy.
He must be a jester, because I don't even know the woman. I don't know the woman at all.
Well, I advise you call them and resolve this, okay?
Solving the problem in the manner they want will be tantamount to my disobeying my client. And I wouldn't want to do that. Okay, Cleanser, why not advise them to challenge the matter in court? You know, you can make good money from it, you know. After all, you're in this town to make money. Yeah, push them to court. I'll love the court to settle this matter once and for all.
It's alright then. Talk to you later, man.
Okay, no problem. I'll see you later.
Well, what can I do?
Honestly, Dan, don't you think you're getting angry over nothing?
I'm not getting angry for nothing because Okeke told me you had a meeting with my mother and I want to know what you two spoke about.
Well, if my meeting with your mother bothers you so much, why don't you just go straight to her and ask her what it was about?
Millicent, I don't want to get angry with you. Just tell me what happened between my mother and yourself. That's all I want.
It was strictly women's business.
Is that right? Okay. What's between you and that barrister friend of yours?
Which barrister?
You know who I'm talking about, the family lawyer.
Well, I don't know him.
Oh yeah? Are you not from Otowicha?
Then what has that got to do with this?
Exactly. You and him, you are from the same village. And you've conspired to hijack this family. But I can put it to your face, you will not succeed. You will not succeed.
Then why are you accusing me for nothing? I told you I do not know who this barrister is. And I have no intention of putting this family through anything bad. I don't. So please stop accusing me.
Hi. There's only one way to prove it. I need you to tell your husband to take over the management of Umejesi Oil and Gas. And I want to sit on my father's seat. I am the first child. I deserve to be the head of Umbrella Group of Companies. That's all I'm telling you. And that's the only way you can prove to me that you have nothing to do with the barrister. Yes?
Have you discussed it with him before?
No, he's not willing to listen to me. That is why you come in the picture.
You know, Dan, money is a stranger. It can visit you today, and it could also leave you tomorrow. Don't hang on to it.
Millicent, what's your problem? Is it because I allow you to marry my brother? That's why you can sit in front of me and speak in parables as if I'm stupid? What's the meaning of money is a stranger?
Very well then. I will discuss what you just told me with my husband.
Better.
At least he knows exactly what I'm talking about. He knows the true meaning of what you call parables. Look, Dan, my husband loves you more than he loves money. I'm very sure he would give in to your offer.
Whatever.
Dan, wait. See, before your father died, he laid his hands on me and he called me a noble woman. It's such a pity that he's not alive today for me to prove that to him. All I'm trying to let you know, Dan, is that I owe this family a lot. So as you leave, have it at the back of your mind that I can die for this family.
Good night, Millicent.
Good night.
Now, Victory, listen to me. This matter is very important. And I want you to approach it from the point of law.
Mr. Bambo, I can't allow the law to undermine my family. My family is paramount. I cannot adhere to law and lose my only brother. It's not possible. There are times you allow sentiments to override common sense. Times like this.
I worked with your father for 13 solid years. And have the boldness to assert that I served him faithfully. Now look into my face and tell me what you want.
The togetherness of my family. It's always taking precedence in our lives. I can't allow us to break up now. I'd rather give my brother and brother group of companies. I want you to arrange the meeting between myself and the investors from France. Then I'll take over the management of Umejesi Oil and Gas.
I'm sorry, I can't do that. I can't do it. I have thorough instructions from your late father. And I cannot go contrary to it. I cannot, I'm sorry, Victor, I cannot.
Well, it's a good argument, sir, but look at it from this point of view. We're the ones that are alive. With the deepest of respects, my father's dead. We manage the crisis of today. And there's an economic, approach to things now. My father's always trained me to go every step ahead of things, to be abreast of matters. This matter is to be handled by the living, not the dead.
So are you saying you're going to disobey your father?
I'd rather my family stay together and I still maintain his paramount than breaking them apart because of small demands like where we should be and where we shouldn't be.
I appreciate what you're saying, but I have to protect the legacy of my client. That's all.
Mr. Palmer, the greatest legacy my father left behind is his family. If we lose that legacy, then there's no company to manage eventually.
That's true, okay, that's true. I'll go back and think over it, okay? Just finish up your drink. Finish up your drink, man. Let's go.
Why are you looking as if I'm not communicating?
Look, Cindy, I am more concerned with pressing issues.
I need to get back what has been taken away from me by some legal manipulation. And whatever tussle you have, whatever nonsense power tussle you have with my mother doesn't exist to me. Solve it.
Are you aware she's still in my path?
Well, avoid her path then. She's your mother-in-law, isn't she?
Wait a minute, Dan. Are you saying you're not concerned with all the things she's been doing to me?
Cindy, we're husband and wife today because of my mother. And you cannot afford to have issues with her. And you can definitely not say that she has to leave this house because she's the madam of Umejesi family house. You can't say that.
Then why will she call my mother and tell her that I've got no manners? Why will she do that?
Because maybe you don't have manners. You have the onus to prove to her that you do have manners. There are more pressing things at stake. Umbrella group of companies has been taken away from me and I need to figure out how to get it back. Now, whatever squabbles you have with my mother, it's not my concern. It's petty. Solve it. It's your shit. Leave me out.
Dan.
The lawyer said I cannot legally hand the company over to my brother. There'll be total chaos in the family if I don't give him that company. I know.
You see, baby, I'm more concerned about your father. What he was thinking about when he wrote that will. I'm very sure there's a reason why he did not give your brother that company. Rather, he gave it to you.
You're right, baby. You know, I've often prided myself on the fact that I know how Dad thinks. We're men that are very much alike, you know. I've always been close to him, got a basic training of business from him, went to the right schools, tutored myself, you know. And he thinks that I think like a man. My brother, on the other hand, is often aligned himself with my mother, so naturally my father wanted a leader that thinks like a man. I think that's the chief reason he willed it to me. Well.
So you don't think that your decision is going to anger your father even in his grave?
Baby, I think crisis management is handled by the living and not the dead. Circumstances change. My father understands and he expects me to change with the circumstances. There'll be total anarchy in that family if I don't give my brother the company. Trust me. Besides, Jesse Oil and Gas. It's a great entity. And I think I have the training and the right instincts to stir it to prominence. I just want you to trust me.
And I hope that you still remember that there's a standing order that your mother receives a salary every month, 1 million naira from the umbrella company. So if you want to leave this company now, how are you going to make sure that order stands?
Well, it's on order, like you said. It's a standing order. It's legally bound already. So there's nothing to fear. It's inconsequential if I'm at the helm of affairs or my brother. It's still going to hold. The account to be funded regardless. There's no fear there, sweetheart.
Well, as long as your mother gets what's rightfully hers. And whichever step that you want to take, I will stand by you. I'll be there for you.
You're an angel, you know that? And I love you very much.
I love you too.
I like it when you say that.
Selena, you sign here? Yeah, thank you. Well, the decisions we've sealed here with signatures of parties is mutual and from the heart. Nobody was cajoled into doing anything. In my capacity as the chief representative of the executors of a last will and testament of late Chief Ume Jesse, I hereby declare that Mr. Daniel Ume Jesse, the first son of late Chief Ume Jesse, is the owner of Umbrella Group of Companies. But further down, I declare that Mr. Victor Umejesi is the owner of Umejesi Oil and Gas Limited. The status quo as regards the disbursement of funds is still maintained. Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. In my capacity as a rep of executors of a last will and testament of Chief Umejesi, I think we'll call it a deal. Yeah!
I'm really uncomfortable with this. Seriously.
Why?
Well, the propensity of funding from these French boys is making me a little uncomfortable.
Why?
Well, to start with, they threw in 50 million euros in the business. And I know the prospect is great and we're doing really well. And just when I was getting a hang of it and I'm planning, how to get ahead, these guys come up with another plan to throw in 50 million euros more. And begin to think in the long run they plan to hijack the company. What's so funny now?
Well, Vic, how could you even talk like a child? Look, sweetie, if the investors invested a huge amount of money before and they're coming back to invest more, that should only tell you one thing. They're seeing the future of the company and the business is working really well. So look, sweetie, businesses need money to grow. And the money they're offering is a huge sum of money. Better than you can even borrow from the bank. Okay?
Yeah, well, I couldn't agree more. But one must check the background. And possible ulterior motives as well. Remember, Dad was always complaining about the economic meltdown, like some 8 years ago, and we're laughing at him. Well, the case is more apparent than ever. The reality is dead there on the ground. I'm not a pessimist, but I'm just saying in the event things go wrong, we need to fortify ourselves before these guys start to take over bid.
Okay, first of all, darling, I think we should give ourselves some credit. I mean, really, look at what we've done with that company. We've done really well. Look, no business is going to shrink. Okay? I mean, we are experts at what we do. We love our job. And that's what we read in school. Okay, so nothing's gonna happen.
I'm not totally convinced yet.
Okay. Remember how we started this company?
I don't need a history. I know you're very convincing.
So
but I'm not... My wife wants me to go into business with investors from France. I already have my misgivings about it. I'm not comfortable. But you're my legal advisor, as well as my dad.
That's right.
What I'm asking for is advice on what will happen if I go with them.
Well, Victor, without any fear of contradiction, I'll tell you to go ahead and partner with them, okay? I believe they mean well for you. And they want to rely on you to make an inroad into the oil and gas industry in this country. So go ahead, you can go ahead.
I'll need to know my fate in the event of a worst case scenario. Say the terms of engagement don't go in their favor.
It's not your business if they fail or succeed, but I'm sure they wouldn't fail. These people are experts in the oil and gas industry, and I'm sure you will learn a lot from them.
All right. Thank you.
Just go ahead.
Father, can you be very brief because I'm sleepy? I'm gonna go and sleep.
Daniel, the 1 million naira my husband approved as my monthly salary does not come into my account anymore. Why?
Well, I don't know why. Cindy manages the accounts of the company.
What? Cindy is the one that manages the company's account. Since when? And why would you do that?
Well, Mother, I realize that businessmen need to be very much interested in politics. Because, you know, politicians, they can always come up with some funny policy that might just affect our company and destroy it. So I've taken keen interest in politics, and that's what I'm doing.
I can't believe this. Daniel, you went into politics and left the management of the company to that imbecile you have as a wife. Daniel, why are you taking decisions without consulting me?
Mom, you told me Cindy has been and is the best person for me ever. So why are you complaining now?
Daniel, you better go back and start managing that company or I'll take over.
Mom, I am still managing the company. Cindy is only practicing company finance that she learned in school, that's all.
Not with my company. Let her tell her father, Senator Dogu, to establish a company for her to practice her knowledge. I will not oblige my company.
The company is not yours. It's mine. I own it. And I make the decisions. Good night.
Alright, y'all. We did the damn thing. Now proceed to the front in an orderly fashion. Or how the fuck y'all want it.
I've heard. All I need to hear.
What's the meaning of that?
I just left my mother and she said you have not paid her monthly allowance for months now and I wonder why.
And the Bible says the laborer deserves his wages.
Cindy, don't get me pissed. You haven't answered my question.
I answered your question. We cannot continue to pay a whopping sum of 1 million naira to a woman who does absolutely nothing.
Wait a minute. Are you challenging an order made by my father?
You challenge him first. Why would you get angry if I'm doing something that's right? Besides, let the dead manage the dead. You can't continue to tell the living what to do.
Listen to me, Cindy. Do you know the person we are talking about is my mother? And she happens to be the widow of the man that owned everything that you are enjoying today?
No, the question should be, what exactly does she do with the money? She doesn't contribute to the growth of the company. Umbrella Group of Companies is not a charity organization. Mark my words, not a charity organization. We cannot continue.
How do you expect her to survive if you don't pay her salary?
There'll always be food in the house, and if she needs money for anything, we'll give it to her. We can't continue to dole out money like that. It's a waste of money.
You're in for trouble. Madam Shaw will destroy you if you continue like this. You should be in her good books.
There's no need, there'll be no need for you to rescue me as your wife, and do not do the same for your mother. We should challenge ourselves. Let's know who will be the last one standing. Do this thing. Do it. Come and put the volume the way you saw it.
To the front in an orderly fashion. Or how?
So, did you hear what your brother did?
No, not aware.
He has fired his manager.
That's not what happened, Morris. The man resigned of his own volition and my brother said he got better appointment somewhere else.
Yes, he resigned. That's because your brother is planning to liquidate the company.
I'm not too sure I follow.
He organized a party which in Ghana the son of the ex-governor attended with the latest Mercedes. He decided to outdo the young man and he asked his manager to wire the sum of 56 million to UK for the latest Rolls Royce. The manager was trying to advise him that businessmen do not spend money like that. Instead of him to heed to his advice, he fired him. I understand that he has finally wired the money and is waiting for the car.
This is preposterous. What does he want to do with the Rolls Royce?
I wouldn't know. I equally understand that he has made his wife the company manager.
Give me a minute, will you?
It's alright. Hello, Victor. What's up?
Hey, bro.
What are you doing? Why did you order Rolls Royce? What are you doing with the Rolls Royce?
What is your business with what I do with my money?
Listen, Dan, you have cars. Plenty of cars. All kinds of toys. What are you doing with the Rolls Royce? It's crazy. But you're in competition with a descendant of a politician. A thieving, low politician. What are you doing? You know these people have turned the bursary of this country into their own private purse. They siphon funds at will. What are you competing with that kind of person for? Use your head, man.
Look, Victor, if you have any advice to give to this company, we don't need it. Keep it to yourself, okay?
Dan. Just got the phone on me.
Wow.
Thank you, Maurice.
What was the advice you turned down?
I don't know who told him I ordered this car from the UK.
You ordered a car from the UK?
Yeah. You didn't see the paper I left on the bed? 2009 Rolls Royce. Sweet stuff I saw on the internet. Lovely car. You know, I just want to prove a point to Paul saying that I can't be intimidated by his 2008 Benz.
I can't believe this! You bought a Rolls without telling me?
Why should I tell you before I spend my money? Huh? It's my money. I am Daniel Omitisi, Esquire, I'm President and CEO of Umbrella Group of Companies. I'm not answerable to anyone.
It's not as if I'm underestimating you. Do you know what you're talking about? I mean, the cheapest house in Connecticut is more than $500,000. Do you have that kind of money?
Mother, if I do not have the money, I will not be talking about a house. I want a condo in the most exclusive part of Connecticut.
Then that will cost you almost $1 million.
Done. I'll pay the money into your account. Then you can use your contacts in the States to arrange something really nice for me. Because, Mother, I'm really tired of this country. And it would be so unfair for me to go back to Father's house in the States.
There's no point paying the money into my account. I mean, that will attract unnecessary charges. I will give you the account number of my contact in the US. You just wire the money straight to her. So should I get the account number of my contact?
All right, Mother, just get it.
Okay.
Mom, hurry, please. I've got a meeting.
I'll be with you.
Madam Shaw, for you to come to my shop this late and be complaining shows that this thing is really serious. But I find it difficult to believe that she changed. She looked very harmless.
Mrs. Olana, truly, looks can be deceptive. Cindy is evil. She deceived everybody with her looks. Do you know that that girl has hijacked the company my husband labored for years to establish?
What?
Oh.
Wait a minute. Is it not your son that is running that company?
What?
How could you say that his wife has hijacked the place? I don't understand.
Okay. My husband approved a certain amount of money as my monthly salary. For 4 months now, Cindy stopped paying that money into my account. And the stupid boy that parades himself as my son is not even doing anything about it. As we speak, I don't even know what to do. I've not collected 10 kobo.
I'm sure. You surprise me. Are you trying to tell me that this girl has become so uncontrollable that you cannot grind her to a halt? Please, tell me that.
Mrs. Olana, the very first time I confronted this girl, she reacted in such a way that made it so obvious that she is ready for anything. Cindy is so obsessed with money that she's not even thinking about getting pregnant for my son. It is that bad.
But I'm sure this is not you. This is not the Madame Shaw that I used to know. Huh? If you ask me, I will say that you are the person that gave this girl the room to parade herself the way she does. You can deal with her if you so desire. And you know what?
What is this? Why is the account in red? No, this is impossible.
Why would you scream me down the phone? Don't you know that women deserve respect and honor?
Cindy, why is the account in red? Why? What happened to all my money?
Are you asking me?
Yes!
I told you we needed a loan for this company. How many businesses do you know can survive without one?
Do you know how much money I inherited from my brother when I took over this company? Look at these lines. Tell me why my account is in red. How can you tell us we need a loan?
I said we needed a loan because we do not have enough money to run this company. Do you remember the reason why your father died? He could not comprehend with economic meltdown. This company was on the verge of collapse. That was why he willed it to your brother.
Cindy, I don't have time for this, your nonsense and your attitude. Who's feeding you this junk?
Forget who's feeding me stuff. You committed a massive blunder when you started scheming for this company. Umejesi Oil and Gas is far better. That's why your father bequeathed the company to you. And your brother, being the smart one, was willing to let go. And that's how come we've ended up with this dead company in need of loans and no money.
Well, I'm happy that you showed up when I sent for you, even though we had that fight. You know, it's only women that refuse to reconcile after a fight. That only shows that you're a man. Anyways, you worked for my father for a long time, and I just want to find out from you. Was this company at the verge of collapse when he died?
The answer is emphatic no. The company was sound. You can even verify from your brother that first came before you arrived. He came and met money, but he didn't even make one withdrawal. We are thinking the way forward before you arrived.
Does it mean Cindy has been withdrawing money from the company's account?
The best thing is to call her and ask her what has been going on. This company cannot sink to where it is now if someone is not moving money secretly. Yes, just ask her.
This is the height of irony. You wrote a check for 4 million naira for me.
Yes, Mom. I felt really bad when the lawyer called me and told me that you called him to complain that Cindy had stopped your monthly salary and that you needed money and that you were broke. So I decided to do this. Mom, I don't know why you did not tell me.
My daughter, I'm so ashamed. I've been so ashamed. So ashamed to ask you for money. Are you not the same woman I walked out of this very house when my son presented you as his fiancé? But God has his own way of doing things. He pushed you to my other son, Victor. And today, you have proven to be the one that will take my family to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Millicent. Can I give you a hug?
This life is like a race, and we are racing down, racing to the end. Oh, so be careful when you judge. Just remember you are not in control. Do you hear? Have you ever seen a rich man cry when he's falling from the waste of grass?
I am sorry, Cindy, but what exactly is going on? Where are you getting all this money from?
I married into the renowned Umejesi family. You should know where the money comes from, Mother.
My daughter. Don't tell me you're stealing their money.
Stealing? Mother, that is insulting. Are you accusing me of stealing?
Then what is happening? I mean, you just bought a house in the United States. Now you're talking about buying another one in the UK? It's only natural that, that I ask you where you're getting all this money from.
Don't give me the impression that you do not want to help me, Mother.
Jesus Christ.
I am not a naive girl. I can look for help elsewhere.
What is my daughter turning into? So you now cannot answer a simple question from your mother. Is that what you're telling me?
Mother, then ask questions that can be answered. Mother, I am looking into the future, not the present. I do not want anything to distract me. I want a house in the UK. Are you willing to help me? Or do you want me to go elsewhere? What? It's just a house.
Well, Daniel, if you want me to understand what you're saying, I guess you have to speak clearly.
Mom, what I'm saying here, I think we have just been castigating Father for nothing, because I can feel it. I feel it inside me, deep inside. He knew what he was doing. You know, he saw Ampola Group of company at the verge of collapse before he died. And that is why he bequeathed it to Victor and not me. He knew what he was doing.
Daniel, I'm lost. What do you mean?
What I'm saying, Mom, I'm saying I want back what was originally given to me as per Father's will. I want Umejesi oil and gas. That is what was given to me, and I want it back.
Daniel, you must be an idiot to think you can manipulate everybody. Victor and his wife are doing very well in Umejesi oil and gas. I've already given them my blessing. And there's nothing you can say here that will make me change my mind.
Mother, why are you talking like that? You're always on my side. Listen, you haven't understood. You haven't understood what I'm trying to say. You haven't understood the depth.
Daniel, you are not saying anything. You're saying rubbish. You must be hopeless. Why did you make your wife the chief accountant? What did you do when your wife stopped my salary, my monthly salary? Just go and look for a way to revive that company. And don't disturb Victor and his wife with your high-level inconsistency.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
Hello, Johnson, what do you want?
You know what, Dan? Many of us are beginning to see you as a man of too many words with no action.
My friend, don't waste my time. What are you saying?
You told us you ordered a 2009 Rolls Royce. But hey man, since then we've been waiting to see you cruise it, but it's nowhere to be found. And mind you, Ngana, the son of the governor, now cruises in that same car.
And so what? So what? Who even told you that?
Well, he just left my house now. And he told me I still have the opportunity of joining the winning team.
So you've joined this team, so join it.
What I did, what every sensible man would do. I've joined the winning team.
My friend, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time, bye-bye.
Hello? Hello? Useless idiots. Always singing with no action.
Mother, I want to make a call.
You know, baby, things are going rather well. We're going to be in the refinery business very soon. And believe me, that's where the fat of the bacon is.
That's nice. You know, I've always told you that God's time is the best. You know, God makes difficult situations seem so easy that sometimes you even wonder if it's really real.
Oh, this one is real. The kind of money drifting into the account makes it all real. Very real. However, there's something else I wanted us to briefly visit. And that is the issue of Barrister Bambo. Apparently he wants to wet his beak, so to speak, and I think it's only fair considering the fact that we made all the money from his contacts. He's asking for 7 million. It's fair, seriously.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, really. I mean, since you now own the company, and you can make any decision you want to make. Make the order now. Write me a check first and tomorrow morning.
Someone's at the door. Come in.
Yeah, can you excuse me? I want to have a word with my brother.
Okay. Oh.
See you. Dan, good thing you're here. I was considering calling you to ask you over. It's a small matter of mother's monthly allowance from Umbrella Group of Companies. I understand you stopped it. Why?
Victor, I'm not here to discuss mother's allowance. It's my back case. I'm here to solve something with you as a brother.
Is there a problem?
Well, you can quote me. I mean, it could be. The thing is, I think we made a mistake by not sticking to Dad's original plan as to regards to the will, as to regards to who gets what. I think we need to revert to the original will.
I don't understand the context you use revert. What exactly do you mean? I'm at a loss here.
I'm trying to say Dad had a good reason for giving you what he gave you and for giving me the oil and gas company. So it's about time we just rearrange everything as originally willed.
Dan, forgive me, but I don't know if it's because I'm slow on the uptake today. I still really don't understand what you're talking about. Could you be a little bit more explicit?
Maybe you're a little slow. What I'm trying to say, simply put, take back your original company and I'll take back mine. That's all I'm saying.
That's not possible, Dan. You can't take back what you rejected and give me what truthfully was in the will. To start with, you said you had no part of the oil and gas, that you wanted the big conglomerates, the umbrella group of companies, and I really let you have it because I didn't want problems. Now that I perceive that I've built the company to a matter of great prominence, you want it back because you're not doing so well with umbrella group of companies. And it's not going to happen. I think you should leave my wife and I alone. Leave our life alone.
Well, Victor, I'm not going to leave your life alone. I won't leave your life alone ever. Because you need to take what you had and I will get what I deserve. Okay? Otherwise, there won't be peace in this house. I can assure you that.
You know, Dan, I've always condoned your excesses. But this is going way beyond the boundary now. You caused so much tension in the family when you said you wanted the umbrella group of companies. Because you thought that was where the power lay. But now that I've built the oil and gas to what it is now, you want it back? It's not possible.
Did I not tell you I wanted some privacy?
Well, I didn't know that you're still around.
Don't speak to my wife like that.
Well, now that you're here, you might as well add the voice. Add your voice to it. Tell him, take back your company. I want back what was originally well to me. Umejesi Gas and Oil. Take back your umbrella group of companies. I don't want it. Dad knows best. I'm telling both of you.
Baby, I don't know what you're thinking, but we would never go back to umbrella.
You were my father's lawyer before he died. That's right. And I know he held you in high esteem. And that is why he decided to make you the one to execute his will. Now I am here because you need to revert to his will. You need to honor his will. It's your responsibility.
What you're saying is what you've already said on the phone. And what I'm going to say is what I've already told you on the phone. What you want is not possible.
And I'm asking you why. My father had a damn good reason why he did what he did. You need to honor his will. It's your obligation.
Your brother, the chief executive officer of Emergency Oil and Gas, has already entered into partnership with some credible businesses overseas. And it's impossible to revert to the will at this stage. It's not possible.
Listen to me. Umbrella Group of Companies was at the verge of collapse when my father died. He knew it. He saw it coming. He wanted the best for me. That is why he didn't will that to me.
Are you aware that you are talking to the same barrister Bambo that handled all the documents relating to your father's business? I have documentary evidence showing that Umbrella Group of Companies was a sound company before your father died. And even at that, as your brother took over and left, it was still a very sound company. If anything had happened to it, then it's all your fault. You ran it down, okay? You did. Damn it.
What is it?
Madam, I came to tell you that yesterday I overheard Cindy tell someone over the phone that she bought a house in America.
Are you sure you heard her well?
Madam, I was inside the toilet. I'm sorry to say this, but I was inside the toilet very close to where she was standing while she was making the call. She was hushed. She didn't know I was right inside the toilet.
Okay. Did she mention the amount she bought the house?
Madam, I don't know if what I heard is what she spent, but she told the person that she was calling that it's $1 million house in an exclusive area of Connecticut. And madam, there was this way that she dragged the exclusive, and instantly I came to the exclusive conclusion that the house in question must be exclusive indeed. Madam, I came to inform you so you can take action, because I know you will always take action, ma'am.
Mother.
Victor, the woman I imposed on your brother is the devil's incarnate.
I thought she had a surname, Mother.
Victor, forget surname. That girl has ruined her family.
Does it have anything to do with the rubbish Dan came to tell me in my apartment yesterday?
What did he say?
He said he wants Jesse oil and gas back. He wanted me to go back to Umbrella Group of companies. I told him it was unacceptable.
I'm aware of their scheme, and I'm happy you told him off. Victor, do you know that Cindy bought a house in the US?
No, Mother, I'm not aware. And I also believe it's too late to say I told you so. In any case, this is my stance. It's really not my business what they do with their money. She can buy the Titanic and sail all around the world if she pleases. It's their money, Mom. I just want it to be known and settled. No circumstances whatsoever will I give up from Jesse oil and gas. My wife and I have worked way too hard for anybody to take over our sweat. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm really sorry.
Cindy.
Now, tell me in specifics, what is it you really want?
The last time I was here, we had a disagreement. And this time around, I want to believe we will have an agreement.
Yeah, hopefully.
What I want to do is this. I want to revert to the original instruction as per the will. That is possible, right?
Well, nothing is impossible with money. And in this instance, my professional fees will be 10 million naira. And you pay me 60% upfront and the balance when the case is concluded in your favor. Is that okay?
Okay, well, fine. Can you start the process without cash?
You must be a joker, you. Nothing ever gets done without money. And do you know what we want to do? We want to challenge the violation of the will and the testament of the dead. That requires a rigorous legal process that needs money to kickstart it. And so...
It's okay. I mean, fine. I will get back to you ASAP. Good. It's no problem. Good. Yeah? Okay. So, right on. Thanks.
Shame and disgrace. Yes. Good name is better than silver and gold.
Barrister, I blame myself for everything. The noble woman that Victor eventually married was first presented to me by Daniel. But I walked her out just because she had no surname and no solid background. Then I brought in Cindy just because I had wanted a marriage between two great families. But I guess I shot myself in the leg. Cindy has ruined my son and crippled the once flourishing umbrella group of companies.
Madam, it's okay, okay? Just do not lament any further. All I know is that the problem will be resolved. And I'm assuring you here that umbrella group of companies is not going to die. I have written consent of your late husband to appoint administrators for his estate if it could be proved that his sons are not running the estate very well. I think we might have to explore that option.
Thank you very much, Barrister. Barrister, Cindy has hijacked our company. I just want us to break her.
Madam, like I promised, I'll come over tomorrow, okay? Everyone has been informed, and I'm sure we'll resolve the matter. Just stop worrying.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
No mention.
Have a nice day. Thank you.
Look, Cindy, I heard you bought a house in the US. Where did you get the money?
I hope you haven't forgotten the meeting with the lawyer set up for tomorrow. We have to prepare what we're going to say.
What is wrong with you? What has come over you? Acting as if you don't care about the crisis happening here.
There is no crisis in this family. The umbrella group of companies is a dead company. And we cannot continue to be in a dead company. All we need to do is force the lawyer tomorrow to hand over the paper to Emergency Oil and Gas the way your father intended it to be.
You know what? I'm going to ask you for the last time. The very last time. I heard you bought a house in the US. Where did you get that money from?
Long before I met you and married you, I was a daughter, a vibrant daughter of a senator. And my father is still a millionaire. Are you saying I cannot afford a house in the States? Talk to me.
Cindy, the agent in London called to say that she has found the house for £580,000. Are you ready with the money?
I am always equal to the task. Tell her I'll sort it out tomorrow.
It's all right. It's all right.
Who was that?
Must you know everything I do?
A businessman per excellence, a devout Christian, and most importantly, a man of peace. He went about ensuring the restoration of peace in homes where peace had become elusive. I find there's great irony that in his home we're having squabbles, and we're here to resolve the squabbles.
Mr. Barrister, excuse me. I totally disagree with what you're saying. You know, you're trying to make this thing complicated, and it is not. First of all, there are no squabbles in this family. There's nothing like that. We're here to solve a simple problem. My younger brother was willed umbrella group of companies, and I was given to take charge of Emergency Oil and Gas. Full stop. Now, youthful exuberance didn't allow me to understand the reasons why my father did what he did. Now I've come to understand it. All right? So I'm saying we made a blunder with whatever arrangements we made. I want us to bring it back. Just give him his company, and I will take Emergency Oil and Gas. Full stop.
The problem is not the swap, but with originality.
What is originality? What do you mean by originality?
I've discussed with your brother, Victor here, and he's willing to hand over Emergency Oil and Gas and take over the CEOship of Umbrella Group of Companies. That was too fast. You should have waited to hear the conditions first.
Stop it. There were no conditions when my father left that will. I didn't know of any condition. What conditions are you talking about? Please, please, please.
Your father left 500 million naira in the account of Umbrella Group of Companies before he died. Your brother was in that company for months without taking anything. He left the amount in the account of Umbrella Group of Companies when he took over the ownership of Emergency Oil and Gas. The condition is very simple. You provide the amount, and your brother will willingly hand over Emergency Oil and Gas to you and take over the ownership of Umbrella Group of Companies once the amount is still intact. Simple.
It's not true. What you're saying is not true. When we took over that company, there was no such money in there. There was nothing like that. What do you mean?
I have substantial evidence that the amount was in the coffers of Umbrella Group of Companies when you took over. So you return the amount and intact, and then the family will return to status quo. Simple.
I regret the day I set my eyes on that woman.
What's wrong with you? Why did you choose to destroy my life? What did I do to you to deserve this?
Huh? Dad, what has come over you? Why are you being hostile to your wife? Dad, why'd you have a gun pointing at me?
When you get to hell, tell the devil, you ruined a young man's life, a young man that had a bright future. Mom?
That's a gunshot!
Victor! It's better than silver and gold. A good name is better than all the treasures of the world. You know, good name is better.